Okay, I'm here. Alright. Yo, welcome Brian and welcome Haori. How's everyone's been? Also, holy shit, Haori, been a bit. What have you been up to? How's your day been? Yeah, I can't speak. But yeah, how's everyone's day been? Hopefully everyone has been great. But yeah, Today was pretty more like a bit of work, kind of uneventful. Though I'm actually also really excited because because today I found out that apparently Castle Crashers has new DLC, and I'm like, holy shit, I am buying that immediately. So yeah, running MD. Oh yeah, running MD has the new achievements are on, so that's neat. Yeah, the achievements are in now. But yeah. Welcome Super Soul and welcome Ablaze. How's the day been? Yellow, what do you mean yellow? But yeah, anyways, we'll continue with where we left off last time, which is over here. Yeah, we just explored which is explored Limbus Company's not exactly first alliance with a wing. Alright. yeah, doing good. Good to know that you're doing good. Yeah, hopefully everyone's doing well, cause sometimes things just don't go our way, you know. I'm still alive. I really have food poisoning. Oh god, get well soon then. Oh dear. Make sure to keep an eye on what you eat. don't again. I guess go to the doctor if it gets worse, or if you have gone to the doctor, just heed their warnings. But yeah, where are we? So, she's the one we're supposed to meet here at the station. I remember last time I played this, I also the stream got shut down by QP assassins. Oh no. Let's see. My, what an honor this is. To meet the great Jace himself in the flesh. Everyone, I'm pleased to meet you all. I'm Sarah, head manager of P Corp, archival department. Okay, what does P Corp do anyways? Archival department, so you are bookkeepers then? Me read chat. D&D is going steady, aka one of my players keeps delaying the cat creation. You know what, that happens. If they're new, then it makes sense. If they know what they're doing, if they're a seasoned player, I'm pretty sure they're coming up with some stupid ass build again. Yeah, it's awesome restaurant. Oh dear. I guess be careful when you're eating from restaurants. Though restaurant slots are usually fine for me. I don't know. I mean, I really only eat restaurant salad if they have good salad dressing. QP. Oh dear. Archival department, bookkeepers. In the mirror of speaking, yes, it is rather a significant department within P Corp, regardless of how the other wings treat their own archivists. Is that 3 sessions in advance? Yeah, that's good to do. For me, personally, I set up 2 sessions in advance. I mean, technically, the one I'm doing right now, I set up 4 sessions in advance, but that's because it's 2 sessions per week, and also 2 different groups. But yeah, 3 or 2 sessions in advance is usually a good setup, but I will say no more because campaigns get derailed really easily. I'll be going to the hospital in a few minutes. Theory will take me. That's what she's mad at me. Good luck then. Hopefully the bills aren't too horrible. Oh dear. Hopefully you have insurance. I do not know if food poisoning you could claim insurance for food poisoning, because I've claimed insurance for some weird ass stuff. All of them, the only requirement for me to I'm only allowed to claim insurance if if I spend the night in the hospital. So there was this one time where I broke my leg because I fell asleep when I was biking, and to be fair, I went to the hospital, but I don't actually need to stay the night in the hospital. But if I want to claim my insurance, I actually do need to stay the night, so I stayed the night in the hospital. So that was weird. But yeah, let me read that. View a session a week. Everything from where these are the minimum to the campaign. Alright. Yeah, one session a week is usually the healthy way. Again, to do it. Sometimes, either once a week or bi-weekly. Some people do it like twice a week, but none of us has time for that. This game, the first thing I did is I fell asleep while biking. Yeah, what's wrong? Sometimes that just happens. Yet not. Like a force hotel. Yeah, essentially like a force hotel. And yeah, there's two Hayoris. Yeah. The Hayoris are cloned. We got two Hayoris. Hayori 1 and Hayori 10 and Hayori 20. Which one is the real one? Who knows? Let's see. If a bigwig like the head manager of such an important department is here to see us herself, then boy, I guess we really are putting our names out there. Yeah, it's a Hayori invasion. Yeah. When are we gonna get Hayori 30? Oh dear. Putting our names out there. Not an entirely incorrect assessment. I did hear some things about you and Limbus Company through the word of mouth. What was it? Ah yes, a medium-sized enterprise with its employees gladly braving death to see a contract to its end. All just to obtain these golden bows. Let me see. You can call me Heya and 20s Yori. Yes, Heya and Yori. Hayori. I kinda like Hayori 1 and Hayori 2 though. If you get cloned, both of them are the real one because both exist. You know what? Fair enough. Now the real question is which one is the superior one? Oh dear. All those. That's true, I guess. But hey, she's actually making us sound pretty impressive, huh? Pursuit! I and my dearest compatriots have vanquished countless evils through all kinds of hardships and deadly foes. Brave death, indeed. I am since I'm 6 minutes older. Yeah, let's go. 6 minutes superior. That's a whole 180 seconds more superior. They can settle an arena fight. Yeah. Do what you call it again? A small arm wrestling tournament should settle this debate. Oh dear. Oh yeah, the start of this is like an hour 30 of yapping. Cool. Oh no. And considering how slow I usually read, because I read both chat and the game at the same time, this is gonna take a while. Let's see. Counts of ships and foes, brave indeed. The other listeners were more confused than impressed by her description, but it was clear from Don Quixote's practically twinkling eyes that she was immensely infatuated by it. We did receive a brief of this contract. Okay. Yap Central, yeah. Don't we all love yapping? A particularly stubborn urban nightmare case, which all kinds of fixers have failed to rout despite their repeated attempts. 6 minutes older equals 6 minutes smarter. But on the other hand, you also get like, haha, you're old. Oh dear. Oh my god, that is a really depressing amount of cheese balls you got. Let me see. A particularly stubborn urban nightmare case, okay. Correct. I adopted this customary for the head manager of an entire department to greet every no-name fixer office looking to make a name for themselves. Yeah. I need to get a better wage. I know, right? I'm 6 minutes ahead of you. Looks like we're staying home. What do you mean we're staying home? Or are you going to the hospital? What do you mean you're staying home? You'll get to mention 6 minutes earlier too. Yeah. Don't detour on top of society. Oh yeah, I forgot you won the huge super gamble. Oh dear. Is customary. Okay. Correct again. And see how you've gone to the lengths to privately deliver this particular contract to our hands. This isn't a simple urban nightmare eradication contract, isn't it? Is it? Blue. Damn, rip 5k cheese balls. I sense that your expectations of us extend beyond simply defeating it. There must be a particular task You're expecting us to brave death for giving your emphasis. What I'm not feeling. I wasn't going to hide it from you anyways, but it feels as though you're reading me like an open book. We stared in dumbfounded silence as Vergilius effortlessly cut through the hoops to get to the core of the contract. Yeah. Have a nice, well, I won't say nice, but like have a safe trip to the hospital. Yeah. Good luck, you two. Don't get hit by a car on the way. Why am I, whatever. But yeah, Yeah, always love to just small talk. I mean, just yapping is just my thing. I just yap way too much sometimes, so hey. So yeah, good luck, you two. Once some cheese washing, there needs to be some repartition of wealth going on. Yeah. I mean, to be so far, Brighton is usually the one that requires the most cheese ball injections. Let's see. Yes, your people were quite blunt about this when you contacted us first. That there is this golden bow somewhere near our eradication target. Okay. I was so astonished when I picked up that call. Your people refused to answer our questions. Refused to tell us what those golden bows are. Insisted that we let our people inside the zone to confirm the exact coordinates. I almost thought it was a prank call or something. Okay. Thank you, cheese balls, and you'll win. Oh boy. Let's see how that goes. I believe we also made you an offer you can't refuse. I don't know if it's a particularly versatile agent or a very proactive intelligence department, but your company has some serious intel gathering capabilities. Cesara let out a deep sigh and leaned against a wall, her shoulders slumping slightly. So what exactly are we eradicating this time? Given that we have hopeful fixers queuing up to join the mission, what is an escape abnormality wreaking havoc somewhere like last time? Or is it a distortion? Because if it is, Cesara wordlessly stared at Ishmael as she began to rapid-fire her list of questions. TV there. I remember when I'm still the last, like the last one here. I have no idea. But you call again, the XP thingy magic is kind of drunk, like usual. Right. Okay. Right. Forgot to explain. So abnormalities and distortions are the kind of monsters that may look similar at first glance. If only our problem was just another monster to deal with. Something had caught my eye immediately after we arrived at this place. Be right back. Yes, ask mom. The missing person's flyers. Countless flyers, each in search of a different person, were taped to the pillars inside the station. Looks like people of B Corp are randomly going missing and no discernible age or gender patterns. Cesara, realizing that we were staring at the wall of missing person, flyers began. As you can see, the flyers are all old, faded, and tattered to the point where the papers are starting to peel off. Which means that none of them have returned home safely. Whoa, there goes another 5k cheese balls. Oh dear. So we're not dealing with an entity then. It is a phenomenon. The land where the happiest smiles bloom. The amusement park of fables and legends. La Mancha Land. La Mancha Land? I don't think she has understood. Even if you ask your mother, is a guaranteed response on Mother's Day. Oh, when is Mother's Day anyways? Maybe that cool. Maybe I can do that. I think I can do that, yeah. As long as my computer's time is saying it should work. Oh dear. More than several dozen people have been reported missing, but the real number is slightly much higher. Most of the guests who visited La Mancha Land, which mysteriously materialized 2 months ago at the back streets of P Corp, are still trapped within. Birthday's next Tuesday. Ah, I'll need to remember that. What the hell do I do on Mother's Day? Ooh, next Tuesday though, I'm kinda lazy to code that quickly. I haven't even coded declare bankruptcy yet. I need to code declare bankruptcy, oh no. They have gone missing? Those says. Yet, how can that be? It's against the nature of amusement parks to be so full of horror, not joy. I simply do not have enough manpower under my authority to deal with this. It was as designated an urban plague 3 days after its first appearance, and now it's been escalated to an urban nightmare. Curious. If it's a mere urban nightmare, not even the star of city, then shouldn't P Corp be able to easily handle this on its own? That's the thing. The other departments aren't really interested in this phenomenon. Which means that the Marshal Department won't be sending their elite employees to handle this case. Okay. Yo, welcome Jimmy Road 41. How's they been? Mother's Day like a year. It's in May. Oh yeah, there is 2 Mother's Days. And there is actually 2 Mother's Days. It depends on where you live. I don't know, I forgot if it's the same for Father's Day as well, but I know for Mother's Day there's 2 of them. Which confused me for a bit back then. But yeah. My school holds a concert for taking a selfie with your mom with a caption. Oh, you can imagine how many people participated. Oh no, that sounds annoying. But yeah, apparently that's 2 Mother's Days, and I don't remember the date for either of them. I mean, I've been starting IDs a lot now after I buy the Game Pass. Ah, yeah. Congrats, I guess. What did you shard? I haven't been sharding much recently. I only sharded last time on Walpurgis, but that's pretty much it. What? Yet wherefore? Wherefore the P Corp not deploy their elite forces to swiftly vanquish this, rest to the lives of the innocent. Don Quixote was now completely and emotionally invested in this gripping tale of tragedy that our clan was sharing. Also, welcome Zenakar and Joy. How's they been? Cesaro seemed to be enjoying Don Quixote's excessive, almost theatrical reaction. Because the phenomenon only affects the backstreets. Imagine if it happened somewhere within the nest. Squadrons of elite agents from the compression department would have descended the moment it manifested. That's enough beating around the bush. Head manager Cesaro, what more are you hiding? It would have been a walk in the park for someone of your status and station to requisition agents from a different department. So explain, why did you really go through the trouble of hiring Limbus Company? Yes. Ma, you really are unrelenting. Fine, I confess. The goal of our department isn't the eradication of La Mancha land. So everything shut. Am I being confirmation biased, or do I feel like it's often and every time is say a long time no see? I do not know. I haven't been paying attention. Yeah. I did not. Whatchamacallit again? I'm not sure. Oh, unless like if you yes, if you're talking about like Saturday or Sunday, I might did not respond to you because like Saturday and Sunday, because it's a huge collab, it's kind of difficult to like respond. So yeah, sorry about that. It's just because it's really difficult like to find natural gaps in the conversation when there's so many people talking at the same time. So I can't really like talk to you guys without talking over other people. Even though I'm muted, even though I can mute myself, voices just become impossible to hear if I'm talking over someone, because you know, multiple voices, stuff like that. So yeah, it happens. Sorry about it, but yeah. It's the eradication of La Mancha land, huh? Now you'll soon be heading to La Mancha land with the other fixers. A piece of advice, if you will, do not let the other fixers know that you are here to find the golden bow. Okay. If they were to somehow find out that there is this mysterious artifact called the Golden Bow, hidden somewhere within that zone, it could start attracting unwanted attention from fixers who consider it a bounty separate from the eradication reward. No need to stir the pot, Are you perhaps hearing a voice of a woman named Carmen too? Oh dear. Aren't we all? And I'm sure you are all savvy enough to know that it would be wise to keep quiet about the true objective of our department, if you know what I mean. I hear you loud and clear. Let's keep this hush-hush between P Corp and Limbus Company. You both get what we want, and we can go our separate ways once this business is over. No fuss, no muss. Did I get that right? That's a pretty good summary. Who do you think we are? I can tell you right now that when it comes to OPSEC, some of us might fall slightly behind. Let me see. 5k seeking the luge. I'm already starting every second because my friends singing brain rots. Welcome to life in middle school and elementary school. And at this point, kinda high school. So my might fall slightly behind. It's about time we get to the point. We're only attracting more unwanted eyes by lingering here. That's true. Here's your mission. Enter La Mancha Land, find the thing or someone that created La Mancha Land, and bring it to me. Or someone? The thing or someone is too inefficient a description. We don't even know if what we seek is made of organic or inorganic material. Hold on. So it was working, so I shut the teacup down and pack breaker and waiting for the new IDs as well. Alright. Neat. Yeah, like the teacup identities like have bonuses right now, right? Because of the time bug thingamajig. Yeah. Great to have the guy who sits left hand of me draws me to 25 hours a day. Oh boy. Well, good luck living like that. So why do you need that person who created La Mancha Land? Shouldn't eradicating it be enough? Cesar's eyes twinkled for a brief moment as they lingered on Sinclair. Did I say something wrong? I don't know. I suppose I was flabbergasted by your boldness of daring to ask a question like that. Notice how I'm not asking you why you're looking for the golden bows? Well, it's not like a big secret or anything. Also, by the way, I love her eyes. Like earlier when she opened it a bit bigger, I love that. You've crippled the time ripper. It looks like it doesn't have much time left. I hate myself. Big secret or anything. If you really do want to know, here it is. I just want whoever or whatever is behind this case to be held responsible for the damages they've caused. Pursuit. A villain who had committed such wicked atrocity deserved a punishment most fitting. Let me see. Let's look at the court orders from the pool. Same but respond past. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I'll be pulling for the T-Corp thing, T-Corp IDs, because I personally will want to like save for Arknights when that happens, whenever that is. But yeah. Chit chat. I guess I'll check it later. I mean, he's not the most troll person in class today. Kept randomly going up to him and just say tomato. Tomato. I can't even say tomato and leave like 100 times. Right. I guess you don't really have much to do either, huh? Whatever. Mommy, what do you mean, mommy artist? Oh dear. Let me see. Most fitting. And as a little bonus, I get to put some achievements under my belt to give my department a little push to rise above the others. I could use some promotion right about now, you know? I suppose it doesn't matter whether we accept your proposition or not. You must have already reached an agreement with the top brass of our company. So there's seasonal Hong like next week. I wonder what it's gonna be. But yeah. But yeah, I'll probably will personally still be saving up for art nights whenever that comes, because limited shit. Let's see. Right. But what if, after kicking the phenomenon's arse, we don't bother breaking the whole bloke who made that bizarre amusement park? What do you do then? He spoke crassly, but it was a reasonable question. After all, there was also a chance that we could fail to bring the culprit here, even if we wanted to. After so we need to pull, yeah, fair. Okay. Well then, I suppose we'll start looking into what these golden bows are, even if we won't get our hands on them immediately. So you'll start getting in our way if we don't bring what you want. Is that it? It will be a rather unnecessary and cost-effective research investment, of course, but you just might force our hand if you don't do as we requested. Besides, while La Mancha Land is only an urban nightmare at the moment, its threat level is rising exponentially. This means that more and more people in the city are beginning to catch wind of this case. Numerous fixers from all over the city are gathering here at this very moment to eradicate La Mancha Land. To demonstrate my point, so let me see. I'm going to because I don't care about art nights and I don't like limited stuff anyway. Fair enough. Yeah. I had like 380 chests, I think. It was originally 600 until I get Dawn. Yeah. I kind of used up all my chests last Walpurgis, so I'm gonna need to grind more for more chests if I want to pull more. Either that or like the season pass, but I don't know if I'm gonna buy the season pass. Probably not. I'm kind of broke. But maybe one day, cause like the season is like 6 months or a year. I forgot, whichever one it is. So maybe like if I feel like it, or if there's a few ideas that I really want. But yeah. Numerous fixers from all over the city are gathering here this very moment to eradicate La Mancha Land to demonstrate my point. So you're saying that we're not your only option? Who doesn't love fame and fortune? We could always get a truckload of willing participants if we wanted to. About 6 months. Yeah. So yeah, there's still a lot of time for me to like grind. Oh, and maybe, just maybe, some fixers among them may find themselves becoming particularly interested in these golden bows. I swear, these precious artifacts must have a particular smell that attracts fixers like bees to honey. That season was for like 4 months, cause a season. Yeah. Cause like in what's it called again? I think it started at like movie episodes, like film episodes, where a season is like 2 quarters for some reason. Not sure why. But yeah. You got it. You want this mission taken care of before the phenomenon attracts too much attention. Oh, you're cutting right through the fluff again. Anyways, you got that right. Isn't it so fortunate how we both seem to be under the impression that what each of us is looking for won't be of much use to the other? For now, at least. I suppose that is why you're keeping the nature of those golden bows discreet, and that is why we're keeping the down low about what created La Mancha Land. I agree. The more I observe an info, the less value it has. Like run-of-the-mill, mass-produced products. Yeah. Again, actually no, I'm not gonna make that joke. That joke is inappropriate. Of course, it's all work talk. I got excited for a sec, thinking we were about to get some nice souvenirs. We have very high expectations for every single one of you. After all, you're all willing to die for this, aren't you? She keeps saying that. This is what every single one of our contracts has been like. Our stability and safety go out the window the moment a mission begins in earnest. we share nothing but our cold goals and objectives, not by changing anything deeper than the shallowest transactions. I try to accept this as an inevitability, but I do know that this is probably not the right way. Limbus season just with the time between chapter releases? Huh. I don't know what chapter releases mean. Like, is it cantos or something? Isn't it released in December? Ah, okay. But yeah. Passion fire. Thou mayest put thy faith in us, head Major Cesara. I, Don Quixote, and my compatriots here at Limbus Company shall put an end to the terrible reign of this La Mancha land and rescue every single victim it had claimed. Cantos, yeah. Alright. And mark my words, we shall pinch this foul rascal who created La Mancha land by the collar and present them before thee. Prithee, smite them with the hammer of justice in everyone's stead. My, you certainly know how to inspire confidence. That is more than I could say for the vast majority of fixers I've known. I, Don Quixote, shall battle valiantly and honorably. Thus shall my name be forever etched in the halls of P Corp. Don Quixote was bouncing up and down like she was prepared to stand at Susara's beck and call. Please stop. This woman certainly wasted no time figuring out how to put it in her hands. It really ain't that difficult to see how the lasso works, to be fair. Well then, shall we get a move on? Let us depart. Lead the way, Lady Susara. Oh, I'm sorry. Sadly, I can't go there with you. Please, head to the location marked on this piece of paper. Yet wherefore? A journey on thy lonesome shall be so dreary, no? Isn't it obvious? If we show up at the Fixers gathering with the head manager of a whole department in tow, we'll attract more eyes than superstars on the red carpet. To be fair, we also have a color with us, don't we? Actually, never mind. Vergilius never comes with us. Yep. I'm sure they'll sniff out our connection to P Corp at a glance. Yet, are not stars of super variety a good goal to strive for? Don Quixote, this might just come as news to you. But sometimes words can mean more than one thing at a time. This pass will let you move freely between the back streets and the nest of P Corp. Do you know that it's a work visa, however, so it won't last forever? If they can just handle something so important this easily, I can't imagine why her department won't be able to handle it themselves. Sinclair was still quietly suspicious, but that small doubt was practically buried in brief commotion that followed as sinners gathered in front of Susara to receive their visa. Okay. This never comes with us. Did they forget about him saving their asses? Oh yeah! I guess there's that one time. One singular time. Yeah. I doubt that's gonna happen ever again. Okay, what do we have here? Okay. Wherein the sinners are accepted and respected by fixers in ways of the city. Alright. Okay, first of all, I'm gonna like switch this over here so we get this thing. And hold on. I wanna see what other it's not here. I wanna see what other ones give bonuses, like for time killing time. 40% gain is like so if we can is there like okay, no, there's no overlap here, so we'll see if we can get like Otis, Honglu, or Don Quixote. Probably like Honglu or Otis, because Don Quixote is on our main team. Okay, let's see. If we go over here, and then Otis or Honglu. I'm just gonna make Honglu. Like, let's get support for Honglu. Is there any of the T Corp support? Yes, there is the T Corp support. All right, there's 2 of them. Okay, I'll just take it for the plus 40, so we get more of these things, the event currency. Alright, do battle. During message being checked by mods, you can see. Wait, what? Huh, let me see. Twitch chat. Automod be like. Yeah. Allow. Oh my god, even that word is getting like whatchamacallit again? Blocked by Twitch. But yeah, well, that kinda happens, I guess. God, when rules for a day because one idiot. Well, I guess Roblox do be like that. But yeah. Hopefully it'll like get lifted soon. In the meantime, try something new or something I don't know. And yeah, I got measured done for the canto. Hell yeah. Okay, let's see. Cesaro's direction led us to an empty lot in the back streets. The hell is this now? This ain't like the tight alleyways of the back streets I know. What's this huge empty lot doing here? Right? Weird. It's rare to see this much real estate go unused in the back streets. The worst part is that Roblox automated my gameplay using AI, considering how it took 1 minute. Yeah, it happens. It's the same on YouTube. On YouTube, it's also impossible to get an appeal if your video breaks a rule, even though it doesn't break a rule. So, you know, that sucks. Because, yeah, a lot of companies now use AI for that. Same for like call centers. Call centers nowadays also like use like automated thingamajigs. Like, I mean, it even goes before AI when you get like when you call some like a company or something for customer support, but then they like you need to go through that whatchamacallit again? Oh, press number 1 to do this, press number 2 to do that, and then it's gonna like put you on hold for like 5 hours, and then you'll get whatchamacallit again? You'll get someone. Oh boy. My uni actually also does something like that, and it sucks. Like they have a chat bot that I need to go through somehow to talk to a real person. Roblox customer service is as bad as way before they start using AI. Might be more competent than AI, to be honest. Huh. Damn. Here's the thing, they banned me once for saying Jojo Cat's name, specifically Pucci, which makes sense. I get the account unbanned in less than 3 minutes, all fine. Take it easy, Twitch doesn't have a way to make money on. And also, by the way, did you know that Twitch using an option to give 200 subs at once? I do not know about it. I haven't been keeping an eye on like whatchamacallit again? I haven't even really been keeping an eye on whatchamacallit again? Twitch news, honestly. But yeah, I know Twitch is still ran at a loss, is it? Because whatchamacallit again, it's really only like at this point it's really only an Amazon Prime benefit. So yeah, let's see. Right, weird. It's rare to see this much real estate go unused in the back streets. There are a bunch of banners hanging by the buildings for some reason too. Miss Foss and I will converse with the person in charge. The rest of you, assess this situation in the meantime. Okay? Don't start any trouble. Don't start too much trouble until we return. I love how done for Gilius is. Thou mayest place thy faith in us. Is given on the slim hope that we won't be getting into any trouble without him. Well, let's see what we were working with here. The empty lot was surrounded by all kinds of warning signs and perimeter tapers, deterring anyone from haphazardly wandering inside. And when we reached out to grab the tapes to duck into them... Dude! Hey! Dude! A voice rang out, stopping us in our tracks. Yeah? I mean, what? Alright. It'll be nice since it doesn't seem like you guys know what you just walked into. This place is off limits, okay? Off limits. Faces only. Like me and the rest of the people gathered here, yeah? Fixers. Civilians aren't allowed on the operation grounds. Jeez, these P Corps folks sure are sloppy with their perimeter job. Wait. Why do you look at me when you say that? Why? Oh, are concerned for our safety? No worries, good man, no worries. Fixes we may not be, but the daring heart of justice that burns within thee is just as bright in our own. Pursuit, we are prepared to brave death to see it. Don Quixote confidently leaps over the warning tape and scampers into the empty lot. Hey! Do you have any idea what you're walking into? Let me see. My friend got today when traveling mall of another friend's face slapped on a red chili? That I don't understand. Is it like, I don't know, but I guess that happens. Oh dear. Or, we arrive here on a contract, just as you. The contract for the eradication of La Mancha land. I could practically hear everyone in the empty lot turning around to look at us. The looks in their eyes could hardly be described as friendly. In fact, their alarm at our arrival was palpable. Also, yo, welcome Sancho. Ah, yes. Aren't some of these instantly fixers like Ishmael is, I'm pretty sure? I always thought all of them were fixers. Yeah, I always thought all of them are technically fixers now since they work for Limbus Company, but I guess they're not? Yeah, that's so weird. I'm currently trying to speak to human moderator. Those exist? Holy shit. Let me see. Our arrival. That's when one of the fixers, wielding a massive weapon, strode in our direction. You here for the hunt, you twerps? Oh man, silly me. I forgot to do maintenance for my weapons. I don't have time for this. I guess I'll go take care of that now. Bye! The obnoxious guy who was clearly way in over his head hurried away when the giant of a fixer stomped his way into the conversation. And the other fixers shook their heads as though they knew what was about to happen. Let me see. Bro, music is killing the boss too quick, can't funny thinking to lose them. Oh dear. This company isn't an office or association technically, I don't think. Ah, alright. I don't really know. I guess it's a company. Isn't one kind of minute? We might be getting something. Hopefully. Good luck with getting a human moderator. Let's see. You're clearly not fixers from an association. Obviously, not anyone from an office of even passing renown. How many of these small-time freeloaders are we going to take on? Accept any more of them, and we'll end up having to split an of that reward money between us. We're already getting these bloody tossers ready for a fight, eh? Emblems on their guards patently say Fang Hunt Office. Yet to hunt fangs has to mean... You even seen one of them in person before? Pretty seen what? Blood fiends. Blood fiends? Wait, we're dealing with blood fiends in this contract? We were not informed of any blood fiend involvement in this contract. Let me see. You know Ishmael did say what that's about it. And obviously for Gilius, yeah. If I can stop your appeals, damn. Yeah, I guess at this point. I mean, since it's just a day, at this point, I guess just wait it out. Would you look at that? No, nothing amateurs, all of them. It makes my blood boil to watch idiots like you rushing to nab a contract, just for the promise of some cash and fame. Not only do you get in the way of the hunt, but you also really spoil the fun out of this activity. Say, what? What's wrong with keeping an eye on the money? Rhodia? I don't think they're here just for the contract reward. Yes. This case seems to hold a special meaning to them. Fools driven by their greed are much more troublesome to deal with than simpletons motivated by money. I refuse to take part in an operation alongside these idiots who don't even know what it's like to deal with blood fiends. STFU. As much as I would like to avoid entertaining you amateurs, I'll admit that curiosity has gotten the better of me. What did she just say to me? What do you mean you don't know what STFW means? Also, welcome Nina Das David. Yeah, Heathcliff was part of a syndicate. I guess that's the second closest thing. I mean, there's a lot of other games out there. Also, yeah. Hold on, let me see. Yeah. The only 2 games I can play are Final Fantasy 15 and Limbus Company. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess like Super Soul, as Super Soul mentioned, there is a lot of other games out there that you can check out if you want. Like, I don't know, like, are you on PC or on mobile? If you're on PC, I know like today there's this game called Gun Touchables that is currently free for a limited time. You can claim that if you want. The game, like, I only played that game back on like closed beta, and the game was very clunky back then. I don't know if they improved it. Maybe that you'll have fun with that. I don't know. That's just something off the top of my head. Or like maybe if you have the money. Recently, whatchamacallit, Castle Crashers had a new DLC, and the DLC is fun. I immediately bought that. it's not very often for me to buy a DLC immediately. But yeah, also welcome next one is David. Yeah, doing okay. Yeah. PC. Yeah. All right. There's also Tetris. You can play Tetris on tetris.io, and then there's also like there's a million games. Like let me check Steam. What have I been playing here? Can't really get too many. Yeah, I mean all of those are pretty like pretty potato friendly. Like Castle Crashers is like again. I don't know about Gun Touchables, but Castle Crashers is a game from 2008. I'm sure your PC can run it. Even because back then my potato PC can run it. What else? Brawlhalla is free if you like competitive platform fighters. What other free games are out there that is like decent? I haven't been like checking. I don't know. There's probably a lot. If any of you guys have any free games that you enjoy, do tell. I guess. Yeah, because there's a lot of them. Let's see. As much as I would like to avoid entering amateurs, yeah, alright. Shut the fuck up, you arrogant son of. It was shut that flap hole ugly, yeah. Oh my god, wait, what? Oh dear. Oh. Looks like you let a bit of your personal feelings bleed into that interpretation. But yours wasn't half bad, huh? Pricing for you? Fair enough. Why do you have Rivals of Aether? Oh yeah, Rivals of Aether is also like neat. I really should buy that game actually. Let's see. Nufus would play with over mods, yeah. I guess that makes sense, yeah. Trackmania? Wait, Trackmania is free? I forgot. Is Trackmania free or I thought it was wait, there is a free version, but there's also like you also need a subscription to get all the unlocks or something. I don't know. I love how the strategy Yoshi looks when correcting that. The word cleaning is pretty good. Oh yeah, word cleaning as well. Yeah. Word cleaning is on my backlog actually. It is on my backlog. I will get to that soon. It's just that I'm moving through my backlog a bit slowly, so I'm sorry that I haven't gotten into it. But yeah, that is still on my backlog. I remember you requesting that. Yeah, word cleaner is one thing. What other things? Oh yeah, like Tom mentioned, Outcore was also like a game on PC that you can try, but that's more of a narrative game. Let's see, what else? But you're half bad. Anyways, this isn't our first Bloodfiend contract. You know, it may not be much, but we've dealt with them before. We don't deserve to get talked down to you by you like that. Not one of us. At least when it comes to fighting. Oh my god, 10k super gamble. If you win this, you're gonna be rich. Oh, it's on cooldown, damn. Great comeback, but I'm docking a few points for that hesitation there. So this ain't your first rodeo, eh? Then show me what you've got. Let's see if you're all talk or if you're real hunters. Ready for the real deal. Huh? Mate, are we really doing this? Here? Before we even set foot in there? I'm telling you, we've got permits and everything. Don't be a baby. I'll hurt you just enough to send you home crying, with a broken arm and a leg. Will a broken arm and a leg convince you? You'll thank us on your train home. I'd say an arm and a leg are much more acceptable losses than getting your blood brutally drained by a blood fiend. Let me see. Gambling, I guess. Cool, don't have to play Albion. Oh boy, Albion. I mean, if the game looks interesting, feel free. Oh no, Albion. There's an older Trackmania game, Trackmania Forever, that's pretty much fully free. Ah. Okay. But yeah. Let's see. Everyone's just super gambling everything, holy shit. You'll thank us on your train home. I'd say an arm and a leg are much more acceptable losses than getting your blood brutally drained by a blood fiend. Okay. Alright. Let's see. Let's go. It's so weird hearing like Queen of Fate right now instead of Vergilius. Because I had the Vergilius announcer for forever. Okay. I hope I don't really need to think too much about these guys. So I can just win right off them. Also, isn't Foss supposed to be like with Vergilius doing something? Not here. Okay. Alright. But I might be able to play SCP Secret Lab. Oh yeah, that game also exists. When Bro talks about Bloodfiend's draining his blood and I put a measure of La Mancha and Don Quixote ID. Yeah. Let's go. We're using the Blood Fiends to whatchamacallit again. Get rid of the vampire hunters. Also, yo Lancer, welcome, how's day been? Welcome Lancer. Hopefully your day has been great. I haven't seen you stream in a while. Have you been streaming, Lancer? You guys don't know anything but Bloodfiends. Literally uses Bloodfiend IDs, yeah. Okay. Recreating the canto before the canto even started. Yeah. Also, welcome Everett. Has they been? Okay. Let's go through it. We'll go through the game quickly, hopefully, maybe. Yeah. Okay. What is the boss anyways? When will the boss come out? I haven't been able to broadcast recently because I've been making it. Ah, okay. You know what? I relate. I can relate. Yeah. It's okay. Good luck though. Oh yeah, I haven't wanted to play the demo for your game. I just haven't had the time. I'm gonna play it soon-ish. Like maybe next week or 2 weeks later. I'm not sure yet. Cause like schedule has been kinda like all over the place. I wanna play that soon. The demo for like whatchamacallit, Astra Village. Haven't checked yet. Yeah. Okay. Alright. Okay. Yeah, we'll continue over here. Let me get the support. Let's pull this. There we go. Okay. Yeah. Soon trademark. It will be soon. I don't know when. I don't know when. That's the thing. My soon is very not soon, I guess. Why are you still fighting them? Damn. But yeah, soon trademark. Yeah. You're not being generous as usual. Just giving me cheese balls. Let's go. Okay. Yeah. Why does it feel like all of the cheese balls that Leonardo give usually nets and wins? I think it's blessed. I think it's just blessed. Okay. Let's see. I need to cut my toenails. Like a few days ago, I cut my fingernails, but but I didn't really have time to cut my toenails, so I haven't cut it. But I really should cut it because it's actually like decently long. Like a part of it is like chipped, so it's kind of uncomfortable. Cheese balls made with holy cheese. Yeah, yeah. But yeah. Maybe cheese balls too. What do you mean? No one knows. No one needs to know you have to cut your grippy nails. What was wrong? It's just like why me? I don't need cheese balls. I don't need cheese balls. Thank you for this interesting information, man. I need to know about your toenails. Oh dear. It doesn't hurt. It's just kind of like somewhat uncomfortable because you know how because I cut my nails usually when it chips. That's all. Or either when it chips or when it gets uncomfortable. Because I'm kind of lazy, so it's usually once a month. But last time I didn't have time, and recently I also haven't had time to cut my nails. So I cut my nails last week or 2 weeks ago. My fingernails, but I haven't cut my toenails. But I really need to cut it. But yeah, your transformations, I must say, haven't seen anything like it before. That's enough demonstration for you. You do it? Fine, I'll admit, you've got some skill. Oh, they're not half bad. We always welcome cooperation with fellow fixers who can carry their own weight. Hey, I recognize you. I saw you guys busily chatting away back at the warp train platform. My name is Romero, by the way. It's a Saturn watch as your men were out here fighting? Yeah, but the fight was already underway when I got here, and I doubt I would have been able to talk them out of it. Besides, I had the feeling that you guys could hold your own against my men. This man completely ignoring the blood fiends. So please, allow me to ask for your understanding. They're not bad people. They're just on edge, and anyone will be after what they've gone through in their struggles against the blood fiends. You find understanding. Hunting entities such as those who lie beyond the can must plant seeds of doubt in many a heart of men. Did you hear of the Trash Days episode where Connor was arguing with the other people that cutting nails on the toilet is normal? It is? It is normal, right? Hold on, let me remove that bot. It is normal, isn't it? Ow. I'm surprised there's no special interaction considering how many unique interactions Megadon has with other enemies. Didn't know about that, but yeah. Which we'll call again a bot jump scare. I usually trim my fingernails once a week and my toenails once every 2, sometimes 3 weeks, yeah. I don't really count it, but usually when it starts getting uncomfortable or when oh god, hold on a minute. Stretch a bit. Either A, when it starts getting uncomfortable, or B, when it gets chipped. That's when I cut my nails. So yeah, I never actually count how often I do it. Let me see. You have my understanding, hunting entities such as those who lie beyond the canvas, fancies of doubt in many a heart of men. Right. And I do agree with them, at least partially. The bar set by P Corp, the HANA Association, for fixers participating in this contract is shockingly low and indiscriminate. If it were up to me, I would have set more strict set of conditions. His friendly smile faltered slightly as he gestured around the empty lot. Look around, over there by the command tent. Just one look at who we're working with and I'm sure it'll become plenty clear that they don't know what they're walking into. They should have hired only the professionals to take on this contract. Around the command tent? We all simultaneously turned to look at the large, noisy tent. Hell yeah, femboy! Wow, chat, is this for real? God damn it! Seriously? Seriously? Wow, chat, is this for real? There was a huge brawl by the entrance. It's really amateur hour out here. Guys, can you believe that? I gotta stand shoulder to shoulder with these idiots for the contract. Chat, is this for real? God fucking damn it. Chat, is this for real? Chat, watch me cook them. Oh my fucking god. What the hell is he doing? Fucking streamers, yeah. Oh no. Oh no. In the distance, we saw some guy running his mouth and striking several exaggerated dramatic poses at a tiny device, most likely a camera of sorts. We have another streamer in stream, yeah. No. We all had experience with someone like him in the past. The guy reminds you of a certain someone. He's taking pics like that guy, Siegfried. And an ID in Limbus one. Oh dear. When they add when they add modding support, then yes. Can't believe Hannah has a cameo in Limbus Company. God damn it. Also, Mersault has an ID of this guy. Yeah, I do have that ID. The live streamer Mersault, hell yeah. Oh dear. He ran around for a while, visiting every corner of the empty lot, trying to get every detail in the frame. And suddenly started striding towards us in an annoyed gait. Hello, yes, you guys over there. Hast thou called upon us? Monster thing? Oh, need to check that. Do you guys mind loitering around somewhere else? Shoo, you're getting in the way of my viewers, guys. But you're literally in our way, guy. He whipped his attention back to the camera as though he was pretending not to hear what Ishmael said, or as if he decided that her words weren't entertaining. Oh, do you wanna know where I am? Hold on to your seats, guys. I'm at the back streets of District 16. Yep, where P Corp is. Where everyone pees. Oh yeah, remember the P Corp? 550 vintage semi-permanent canned ice cream unboxing and review live stream. God damn it. Yep, the very same. Unfortunately, I'm not here to eat ice cream today. Modding support in a live service game, yeah. Sounds. I wonder how that's gonna work. Cause I wonder if it every time I update, it's gonna break the mods. Modding is technically in Limbus, but only for private servers. Ah, okay. Yeah, makes sense, I guess. Yeah. So I've been meaning to ask, who's that fella even talking to? The heck's he's doing? I think he's talking to his quote-unquote viewers who are watching his show. I actually do wonder if I can replicate the Limbus art style or Labia of Ruina art style, because it's pretty intricate. I don't think I'm that good. I don't think I'm good enough at anatomy to be able to. Cause look at this. Look at Gregor's muscles. Holy shit, that's very well defined. I'm not super good at that, but I wonder if I can. I wonder if I should try. Look at those neck muscles. Holy shit, beautiful. It appears that he is the host of a certain show. It has been reported that in certain parts of the city, a new culture of live streaming via those cameras has been on the rise. One single person has gotten banned from us, by the way. It's a private server, there's zero reason to. Fair enough. What a rude piece of work. Don't let them get you down, kiddo. What? Huh? What a glorious day it is! Behold! This man is Sir Camille of Sing Association West! His name is honored as one of the top 10 up-and-coming new generation fixers featured in the October issue of Fixers Monthly, one of the big 3 fixer magazines of the city. I know we say this every single time, but most people don't know what... never mind. How? Have you not heard when I shared this news of great significance about the bus? Oh, none of you heeded my words. Are you mad? Why will I listen to you when I can nap instead? Such ranguin over a winding path is of cause for sickness on the road, Miss Don Quixote. The grumbling sinners clearly existed outside Don Quixote's world. She was breathing very heavily, a look of admiration clear on her face. Camel mention? Oh dear. I wonder what camel is. I for one did not imagine even in my wildest dreams that I should be shaking hands with Sir Camille in person. Of course, no one shook hands or exchanged the simplest pleasantries with Camille just yet. Okay. There's a lot of buildings on the background, I just realized. Very thin buildings as well. Very fancy architecture. B Corp, in which the tale of our young master is revealed. What's this? Let's see. Ooh, I like this design. What's this? What's this association? Freaking Zwei or some shit? It reminds me of Zwei. Like the blue, yellow, and white kind of reminds me of Zwei, but like I don't know if it's actually Zwei. So embarrassing. Do you really have to con around with that thing while on a mission? Wow, hey chat, look! Allow me to introduce you all to Paula from the Zwei Association. She'll be my sidekick in this mission. It is Zwei. Okay, that's neat. My thumb assault just did 7k damage with this skill tree. Damn. MD, I'm guessing. Listen, I'm not your sidekick. As you can probably tell from her outfit, she's a fixer from the West, just like myself. The association sometimes sticks me with sidekicks like her against my will for some contracts. A joint operation, you know? Oh yeah, totally. I know, I really shine when I work alone, but what can I do? Gotta do what the higher-ups tell me to do. You get it, right? Balance ID, by the way. What's the unbalanced? How much does the unbalanced ID do then? Well, why did you say hello to my dear fans anyway, Miss Paula? Ooh! A collaboration of the Sing and the Zwei! Two formidable forces, together as one. I think she's tearing up. What great, glorious, grand, blood-pumping feeling this is. My heart pounds madly as to its explosion nigh. Oh, there's a thumb guy as well. The great figures I had previously seen only through recordings, through books, through figurines, are here before me in the flesh, conversing, ambling right before mine eyes. What with this thumb? I wonder what these two are supposed to be. I don't know what these are. Yeah. Do you know most of the fixers here then, Don Quixote? Let me see. It depends on what you class bias to unbalance. More of us can use 2 skill traits like every turn. They do like 400 damage with no ego gifts. Oh dear. I should pull for that. Oh dear. Yeah. Let's see. If a fixer had been featured in one of the magazines I'm subscribed to, then verily. Right, if that's the case, and if everyone here really are all fixers, then she probably knows who that person is too, right? That person who's been staring daggers at us this whole time. Then who are they over there? That crew of fixers who's been staring at us for a while. Ah! Allow me to observe! Had our reputation already preceded us? To be recognized by mere sight? It's a joyous conundrum indeed. This is precisely why I had said that I must graciously bow out from that special feature on the front page of a newspaper. For guild members only stream when. For guild only fans when. Like I want Vergilius to open an only gaze. I may have a few gaps in my knowledge. It's probably probable that they are from a small, upstart office that had only recently registered itself. But this is clear from the fashion in which they are garbed that they hail from the east. What a relief. Conveniently, I recognize who they are. Hoide! Thou recognizes a fixer whom I do not? For truth? Don Quixote stares at Honglu in utter disbelief. Salt, come on man, don't look back at them. We've been looking at each other for a while. There is no reason for me to avert my eyes. My man, that's what most people call a steering contest, and it's rude. So let's just... They're walking towards us. Should we wave at them or something? Crap, then yeah, let's stare right back at them again. Let's at least not come off like we're scared of them. Yeah, confidence. You know they're within hearing distance, right? Yep, they're right in front of us. Bloody hell, don't look away, lad. Eyeball right back. We don't want to get caught unawares if we're about to get into fisticuffs. Oi, lass, have you got business with us or what? Huh? What is that grin on your face? I didn't know I'd be introducing her to everyone so soon. Please say hello to my little sister, Jia Xijun. Little sister? Little sister? I almost didn't recognize you. As I remember, you were only up to my knees in height. That's because I was a child the last time you saw me. And here I was, wondering what kind of impressive shenanigans you were preparing for since you left home. This is it? Is this all you've managed to build of your own faction? Let me see. Hello, best cats I've created. Elephant must protect her entire being. What? Why? What's with her? My face when I can't hit a clean sinking leash on the boss at MD. Rip. Nerf yourself. They're not a faction, Sichun. Come on, let me introduce you to them. I'll start here. This is Mr. Gregor. Say hello. Yo. Shh, don't be shy. My name is Sichun Ishmael, ID best ID in the game. By the way, look at her. I need to see it, I guess. Forget it, I don't have time for this. They died too quick and I clutched like ass, but they just died too fast. Rip. Do MDH or something, I don't know. Jia Xijun gave us a side eye before dismissively cutting us off. Well. Okay. Oh. Hey, you're not only going in height, Sichun. I see that your circle of friends has been growing too. Just like mine. Are they new? To call them friends was a very optimistic assessment on Honglu's part. She's not the best, I'm just scoping because she's mad, but she should be beloved. Oh dear. Maybe they had superposition as well. Take more brutality. I know. Oh dear. Because the people who accompanied Jia Xijun were all threateningly sizing us up like they were getting ready for a fight. You don't really think they're my friends, do you? I'm still far behind my older siblings anyway. I see. Do you know that some of us are still out there looking for you? Hey, Kamal is here. Welcome. Oh my god, Kamal won a super gamble immediately as well. God damn. I do. Oh, that reminds me. I ran into Jawan earlier and had a quick chat with him. Huh? And you're still in one piece after running with that asshole? Still lucky as always, huh? Been lucky all week, this might be a special week. Yeah. Go pull! I think back to the time we first met this Jawan. His venomous words, the contemptuous look he gave us as we lay there dying. It seems that moment was embellished into a pleasant, quick chat in Honglu's memory. Either that or that interaction was what counts as a quick chat for Honglu.
시춘, 아까 들었는데 이곳 일대는
Sijun,
위험하다는 것 같아.
I overheard that this is a pretty dangerous place. People have been going missing around here. Why don't you and your friends go find somewhere safe to take refuge in? I still can't tell if you're trying to be funny or if you're genuinely worried for me. Listen, my naive brother. I got here first, okay? Earlier than you and your faction. I mean, your second-rate minions. Is this making sense to you? I'm here to take part in the eradication of La Mancha land. I'm pretty sure I have better intel on this place than you do. You are? But why would you take part in something like this? It's not like you need the reward money, right? Yeah, you don't say. And I doubt you're in it for some pocket money either. Pre-shower, Sijun? What do you mean pre-shower? Is she unwashed? Oh no! Pocket money, huh? Sure, whatever. Pocket money. Super gamble 10k, holy shit. Damn. Oh, then is it? Never mind. I don't think you or Mr. Wei are going to answer that question anyway. Let her be stinky, yeah. Let her be stinky. Revealed in Project Moon barely bait. Fair enough. Yeah. People in video games in general never really bait. But yeah. Let's see. I know Dawn specifically does not bathe, and even if she bathes, she does not take off her shoes. And then we get a shot of her stinky toes earlier on the previous intervalo. Thank you, Kim Ji-hoon. Oh my god, this team of 1 equals 20k. Rip. Oh, then is it? Never mind. I don't think you or Mr. Wei are going to answer the question anyways. Considering this nerfs are discussed by Dawn's shoes, I'm assuming they do bathe. Decay now. Okay. Honglu's eyes momentarily diverted from his younger sister to her pose. I still don't know how to pronounce pose. There stood a long-haired man who looked towards Jia Zichun as though he was asking for her permission. Then, goddamn, he got tripped. Walked towards us and bowed deeply and politely towards Honglu. It has been a while, young master. Wow! It's been so long, Mr. Wei. Still escorting Zichun, I see? Yes, I am still in her service, despite my shortcomings. I wonder that it might be too dangerous in there. Why did you take along with us, Zichun? Let's do this together. Young master, I see that you are still yourself. Forget that. Why don't you mind your own business and we go our separate ways? I can see that you and your friends have some real talent for attracting attention, but I prefer to keep things discreet. Oops. And I'd prefer it if you didn't embarrass me in there by talking to me or something. After a canto, they get a month or 2 vacation. I guess that's where the intervalos are. Yeah. Okay, if that's what you want, Zichun. I thought you'd have gotten better after all this time, brother. At least better than you were the last time we met. I see. I suppose I haven't improved at all in your eyes. You should consider yourself lucky that it's me who you ran into. If it was one of our other older siblings, your pretty head would already be rolling in the dirt. Thank you, I appreciate that. Jessie Chun scowled and opened her lips as though she was about to shoot something back, but she thought better of it, turned around and left it with her pose. Well, they say it's rare to see a happy family than it is to see an unhappy one. Yeah, fair enough. What you call again? Sounds about right. Don't look at me. I never considered that dog my family. No, but that's not what I... What are you looking at? Do you expect me to back you up or something? Oh man. Just like old times. Huh. So she was always that spiteful? Spiteful? No. Sijun has always been, and still is, my most amicable sibling. I must ask. For I have cause to believe that I may have misheard. Still is, was it? Yes. That was. Isang's expression grew into a complicated mess of emotion as he looked to the ground, unable to speak further. Looks like they're holding some kind of meeting in there. We should probably join them. I looked to where Sinker was pointing at and saw a line of fixers walking into what appeared to be a makeshift command tent. Yeah, we should. Okay. Come on. Of the immensely. Why is everything so verbose in the which 12 young messages resolve? Of the immensely devastating duel in which our fixer and the Sing battle. What the fuck? All these titles, I swear. Oh. Alright then. Okay. Interesting. Can I at least get the support for the... No? Okay, I guess I can't even get the support for this. Whatever. Okay then, that's interesting. Well, it not be verbose. I guess to be fair, yeah, it is Don's canto, so... Yeah, it's Don Quixote's canto, so hey. Alright. Go, base Don! You got this. Those chairs give me PTSD. Those are not comfortable, holy shit. Who are those people accompanying Vergilius and Caron? Damn, not even a wave back, huh? No, this wasn't about Vergilius. This note is like 30 minutes? Oh boy, that's gonna be fun. Don Quixote, who stood next to me, was very gradually starting to hyperventilate. You okay, Don Quixote? The gradual acceleration of her breathing patterns was first observed 10 minutes ago. I did not report it as it posed no real risk to her health and well-being. I know a good way of dealing with a case of hyperventilation. Ryoshu regarded at me with a look that clearly concisely communicated that she wanted to choke out Don Quixote. I tried my best to look away. Ishmael sighed and stepped forward, sensing that Ryoshu was about to do something we would rather not have her do. I can tell you what's going on. That fixer's from the Hana Association. Huh, the Hana Association? It's the one that's overseeing all Fixer Association activities, right? I guess all the times Don Quixote went on impromptu Fixer-related lectures weren't all for naught. I never paid much attention to it, but once you hear something enough times, those lectures just have a way of flushing themselves into your brain. Why is there sounds of a newborn dying? Every day there's a newborn that's dying. So hey. A fixer from the Hana Association? That name alone clearly carried a lot of weight among the other fixers. As the Hana Association fixer, dressed in pure white, walked into the room, they all slowly turned around to gaze upon her. Haha, gaze. And the red gaze too? Holy crap, a color fixer? Here? Hey, looks like we've got another superstar here. Vergilius, who would somehow grown used to seeing after such a long period of traveling together, was commanding the attention of everyone in the room merely by his presence. That reminds me, I heard that Don Quixote was overwhelmed by sheer excitement when she saw Vergilius on the bus. I'm pretty sure she was on the verge of passing out from the sheer joy of getting to work next to a car fixer. He's kinda red, like that one miss in the cursed library, yeah. I guess this was to be expected. Vergilius is one of the very few fixers who has the honor of getting bestowed with the title of a color. Chat, are you seeing this? Crazy, right? Look, it's none other than the color fixer Red Gaze himself in the flesh. This is no mere backwaters, backstreets operation we're talking about. Remember my pre-game stream? I told you guys that this had to be more than an urban nightmare. Oh, you're worried about me? Guys, listen. All I need is your support too. Youngsters these days. Between Camille's non-stop jabbering and Otis' tongue clicking in even 3-second intervals, I wasn't sure which one of the two was more annoying. Thankfully, we weren't the only ones getting increasingly tired of Camille's antics. From this point onward, any recording activity, save for official work-related recordings with prior authorization from the Han Association, will no longer be permitted. Should you be caught violating this decree, the Fixer Association will be levying penalty points to your name. And we who are gathered here must be well aware of the consequences of accumulating too many penalty points. Fixer license suspension, great demotion. Well, chat, seems like it's the curtain call for tonight's show. I'll give them a valorous, noble fight, and I'll see you guys next time. Oh, and don't forget about casting your votes for the Fixer. I want to have dinner with contest. It closes at midnight. Why is that a thing? The Hana Fixer's cult declaration fell upon Camille and the Fixers inside the command tent like a heavy ladder of snow. They all begin hurriedly fidgeting with their devices, trying to put them back in their respective cases and bags. With that, the commotion inside the tent rapidly shimmered down. Serves him a lot, right? Yo, chat, give 100 gift sets and I'll fight the Red Gaze. Yeah, real. Oh my god. 10k damage sinking deluge. Hell yeah. Yeah, Pacino Canto. Serves him right. You there. That woman with an apparently dislocated jaw appears to be part of your group. Is she alright? The fixer from the Hana Association asked in our direction, glancing at Don Quixote. Don't mind her, it's easier that way. Soon, a P-Corps employee walked out in front of the fixers. I love his face. Right, round 4 against La Manchalan, huh? I am very glad to be here. Happy to see you all. For someone who's very happy to see us, he didn't so much as a glance up in our direction. I am Class T Documentation Staff Manager at P-Corp, Archival Department. My name is Alessio. And she is... Hanul. So, Head Manager says Sarah isn't here to brief us herself. Not willing to do dirty her boots by coming all the way out here, I see. Right, then, let's get on with the briefing, shall we? Blam. Stop. As we were all standing here and sharing our predictions, the employee who introduced himself as Alessio started loading up various images on the monitor. Mate, do we really gotta go through all this bureaucracy? The briefing is yet to even commence, however. Heathcliff lets out a loud, exaggerated yawn. The reproachful glares of other faces were so palpable that I could almost feel them prickling at my skin. Can we pretend we don't know him? Huh? It makes me feel like I'm something of a fixer myself, sitting here with all these people. Executive Manager. I've been leader of numerous operations that will dwarf this little skirmish. Numerous? I wanted to hear more about her story, but the mission briefing was actually getting started. I decided to table my curiosity until later. I'm also kinda hungry now. Damn. La Mancha, which will manifest here within the next 3 hours, is an officially recognized urban nightmare class phenomenon. Dozens of fixers have attempted and failed to take it down. We'll now hold a moment of silence for its victims. Don Quixote immediately cast her gaze downward with a graven expression, but I could count with my 10 fingers the number of people who seemed to be taking it even remotely seriously. Some fixers muttered amongst themselves that the victims were just fools who were in over their heads. Even I, with my endless naivete, could tell that none of the fixers really considered them victims. A light buzz of murmurs and idle chatter filled the silence. A look of boredom appeared on the fixer's face as though they've heard it all before. Yo! They fixed the thing with what they did with the projector last time. Cause I remember the last time the projector was like kinda scuffed on Labir of Ruina when the Zwei Association was like presenting, but here it's actually like the reflections are cool. Hell yeah. I'm also, the only thing that I'm kind of like somewhat bummed about is that they don't like put the like, you know, this thing on his face, like the slide thingies. Maybe I should stop nerding out about this shit, about projectors in video games, in art in general. So-called fixer when they start fixing things. But yeah, alright. Several low-resolution images began to load on the display. It is speculated that the origin of La Mancha Land dates back to 200 years in the past, by a conservative estimation. This has been determined based on photographic evidence and the level of decay of the buildings and materials retrieved and analyzed from the phenomenon. However, La Mancha Land was largely unknown and invisible to the public until 2 months ago, and the raw material that makes up this amusement park is... We know all this already, just get on with it. P Corp has the responsibility to share sufficient information to all participants of this mission. And like I said, we all have more than sufficient information. Got that? Let's stop wasting time and... You seem to be under a rather severe misconception. Of course, I'm sure some of my present company are consummate professionals with the skill and grit most people won't dare scoff at. Heh. Heh. But the truth is, most of you are fodder. Common as muck, painfully average, garden variety, bargain bin fixers, who are most likely going to meet their dirt-filled miserable ends while stuck on urban nightmare duty their whole careers. That's all you'll ever be. Let me check. In yesterday's PM stream, director said after they done with Limbus, they gonna make 3D fighting game. Ooh! 3D fighting game? I will be interested in that since I'm a fighting game nerd. I wonder if it's gonna be like a 2.5D thingamajig, kinda like Guilty Gear, or like a 3D fighting game, like a true 3D fighting game like Tekken, with 3D movement and shit like that. I just hope it's not like a fucking that Naruto fighting game, because that I'm not so interested in. I hope it's like a side-scrolling one, or not sorry, side view one. Yeah. Make Project Moonland if they could fun real 3D. Yeah, but like it's 3D fighting game. You can like say like for example like Street Fighter is a 3D fighting game, but it's like 2.5D because it's like still on the traditional 2D plane. And then there's also like again Guilty Gear, same thing. It's like a 3D fighting game, but it's like 2D in a 2D plane. But then there's Tekken, which is like 3D in the actual 3D plane. You can move forward and backwards. Please let it be a 2.5 fighter. Yeah, I hope it'll be that. Furioso input gonna be crazy. Yeah. I hope it's gonna have like traditional inputs, because like a lot of fighting games nowadays have been like doing modern input, which is I guess it's fine, but I guess it's just Let's see. Most of you will fall by the wayside before this path leads to you anywhere of even passing significance, let alone join the ranks of Grade 1 fixers like myself. Some, maybe one or two of you, may make it to Grade 1, sure, but I can guarantee that you won't even dare dream of getting anywhere near the Red Gaze's greatness. The input is gonna be whatever the fuck abomination PM comes up with, and it's gonna be peak. Hell yeah, let's go. We're gonna have pretzel input all over again. Hell yeah. We're gonna have pretzel. We're gonna have that fucking like pentagram input from what's it called again? Fuck Arcana Hearts. Is it what it's called? I forgot. Wait, didn't we already have a 3D Limbus fighting game on Roblox? I don't really go on Roblox much. But yeah. Maybe your best will be the honor of dying next to him, feeling the disparity between yourselves and those who are at the top of the city. Yeah, I want my pentagrams plus 720s. I want my stupid inputs. I wonder if we'll have real-time move clashing. Ooh. Yeah, those are dookie though. I can't really say much because I haven't really played any of that. But I like fighting. I'm very leaning towards traditional fighting games, but that's maybe because I'm fucking old. Yeah, maybe that's because I'm fucking old. Because apparently, like you just press 3 buttons and you auto combo your opponent to half their health. Oh, it's one of those. Damn. Oh no, it's a modern fighter. Oh dear. But yeah, I want whatchamacallit again. Traditional fighters. Let's hope we get that. 720 into TO. These is Tiger things. Yeah. Oh dear, I love Tiger. Tiger is so much fun to play. Probably my favorite grappler in all fighting games. Maybe your best will be the honor of dying next to him, feeling the disparity. Okay. The grin on the fixer's faces quickly faded away as the boisterous fixer fell dead silent. Blimey. So that Hana fixer is almost right up there with the guide, eh? Or at least somewhere right beneath his level? Aha! Yet, the Red Gaze shan't be outdone by a mere Grade 1 fixer. Let me see. Overall, I guess it's just the same copy-pasted with different anime characters. Oh, damn. Yeah, but I guess, like, that's what you get with, like, community-made stuff. Battlegrounds? I don't know what that is. I mean, it's pretty good. I think it'll be also a unique thing. Yeah, I hope it'll be something interesting at least. I hope it'll be interesting, because Project Moon does come up with, like, weird stuff. Like, Library of Ruina, Lockcore and Library of Ruina is pretty weird. And even Limbus, in a way, even though it's like, the mechanics are pretty simple, it is kind of whack. So I wonder what they come up with on, for a fighting game. Yeah, glazing Limbus game. A competent Arakune. Yeah. I like just playing meme Arakune though. I love Arakune. Arakune is so funny. It's just a blob. I love him. He's my little blob. I want a plushie of Arakune, if that's even a thing. It's probably gonna be Play-Doh. I don't like Play-Doh though. Yeah. But yeah. So, know your place and pay attention to the briefing. Okay, I won't say Limbus Company mechanics are pretty simple. I mean, no, it's more like the base mechanic itself. It's just chaining things. The thing that makes it complicated, it's like all of the reading that you need to do, like the weird passives and gimmicks that everyone has. But the base mechanic itself, if you like strip it down to its core, it's pretty simple. At least compared to like compared to Lobcorp and Library of Ruina. Library of Ruina is just, oh my god, that's complicated. What the fuck is counter dice? Yeah. But yeah, and yeah, I mean, I guess Lobcorp is also a bit simpler, but like, again, there's just so much that you need to keep track of that it becomes like, kinda, Limbus is like, still simple enough for it to be able to like, be an auto battler with me just doing P-enter when rating most of the encounters. What's with all the Arakune players using the sussy color, Han? I don't know, ask them! Why are they using the white Arakune? Considering a lot of people don't understand redirecting and what coins are into like Canto 4, I would say it's not simple either. Oh, okay, I forgot people don't read. Okay, yeah, I forgot people don't really read. Oh dear. Thank you for your cooperation. Now, let's see. And yeah, I forgot people get stuck at is it Dongbike? What is it called again? Like the potential lady. I forgot they don't read. That's probably more on people not reading tutorial. Yeah. Or I guess to be fair, the tutorial is kinda ass. I do understand bits of it, but it is kinda ass. Like I thank God you guys sent me that other tutorial by that guy. I forgot the name. But yeah, new tutorial. We don't got that. But like the game did not explain that shit before. Oh, alright. Let me see. Thank you for your cooperation. Now let's see. The reason for La Mancheland's sudden appearance here is yet to be explained. Though its influence is still confined to the back streets, the uniqueness of La Mancheland's poses a tangible threat to P-Corp merely by its existence. Jackpot, oh dear. Yeah, totally, dude. The local housing market hit rock bottom and continued to crash, didn't it? The fixer from earlier, the one who tried to stop us from entering the scene before scuttling away, slowly sidled up to us and began chatting us up. Most of us ignored him, but Hongwoo responds to him in a kindly voice. Oh, is that right? Yeah, it was insane when that thing showed up here for the first time. It appeared in the middle of a dense populated center. It was like two hells in one. All that screaming, all that blood, and two hells in one, What a beautiful phrasing. Well, P-Corp buildings are well known for their elasticity. So while they all got bent along the newly manifested phenomenon, they didn't crumble or anything. I lost 5 dominating clashes against King and Binds, and my entire team exploded and corroded. Fun! Welcome to Limbus Company. Anyways, when La Mancheland suddenly appeared there, pulsing and pushing away all the buildings that used to be there, people got crushed and a bunch of buildings got bent. There were really a lot of survivors for something so devastating, all thanks to P-Corp's singularity, which kept people inside the building safe. Something being elastic? Huh. They set up a 3-kilometer radius buffer zone to limit any construction in the area where it manifests, but... Just 3 kilometers? Buildings utilizing P-Corp's singularity have a very high level of elasticity, meaning that buildings made using their technology are very unlikely to collapse or fall apart in response to shock. It's probable that they have decided that it will be safe enough to let the periphery of La Mancheland slightly overlap with the residential zone. Well, you know what they say, P-Corp can make a safe home anywhere. So imagine the shock when all that disaster happened. Their only claim to fame crumbled. The faith in their technology growing shaky. No wonder the real estate market crashed through rock bottom around here. Let me see. Tell it to full stop Heathcliff. I think bro forgot to tell Mercer to lock in. He was too busy thinking about his boyfriend. Should have told Mercer to win the clash. Yeah. He just needed some convincing, you know? I mean, it was so bad that the locals banded together and stormed La Mancheland, pickets and all. Okay. So that's what those banners were all about, huh? As you can see, La Mancheland presents itself as an extravagantly decorated amusement park. One of the most commonly heard testimonies from the reports state that there is an 8-kilometer radius from the epicenter in which people have been hearing a disembodied music of sorts. Several curious civilians surrounded the music approach it. Most of them are yet to return. Is it possible that the music holds hypnogenic qualities? That is indeed a possibility. We won't be ruling out. Too many visitors have ignored the obvious warning signs and perimeter tapes to call it a coincidence. Possibly erring on the side of caution, we and the relevant individuals will be equipping ourselves with earplugs. Okay.
라만차랜드라는 게 생겨나면 뭐부터 해야 하지?
What must we do once this La Manchaland materializes?
일단 너희들이 라만차랜드에 입장하고 나면 반드시 곧바로 전투 태세에 돌입해야
Once you enter its perimeters, you will have to ready yourselves for imminent combat.
그곳에서 너희들이 마주할 것들은 풍선을
There aren't any kindly parents giving away balloons, no amusement park employees popping popcorns, no staff members greeting you with a welcoming song. Oh my god, now I'm really hungry. I should eat something. Let me just get a bunch of these. I get pellets. Okay. Only blood fiends.
뭐 혈기가 진짜 있긴 한 거였어?
Blood fiends? They're real?
한참 전에
Exclamation mark, eat.
핑계빵 몰라?
I should make it a thing.
엄청난 혈기였다는 소문이 자자했었는데.
But yeah. But yeah, I can't. I can't bother like finding something like proper to like get. So I just get some fish pellets and I just eat them when I'm hungry. They're actually a cereal. Let's see. The racist office entered the scene. Haven't you heard about the Blood Red Knight, that infamous star of the city? Some people say that the Blood Red Knight was actually a really powerful blood fiend. What, Lena?
그 소문이 진짜인지 아닌지 누가 알아?
I think that was her name.
사실 별거 아니었던 소문들이 얼마나 많은데.
Blood fiends must mourn, lament, and despair. Yeah, and people say a lot of stuff. You know how rumors spread in the city. I bet it wasn't anything too crazy once you got down to it.
소문. 핏빛밤이 얼마나 즐기고
Rumors?
할 정도로 강했는지
You'll never know how resilient, how devastatingly powerful and stubborn the Blood Red Knight was.
적이 없다.
Your ignoramuses do not have the right to talk about that thing so lightly. Is it Lena? I forgot her name. The one who has the Red Cross as a bodyguard.
그래.
Yes.
그곳에서 너희를
The only things you'll find in there,
오로지 혈기로 인해
are the blood bags
버린 자들.
and the blood fiends that turn
너희의
them,
피로 갈증을 추리기 위해
sharpening their fangs to feel their ravenous hunger with your blood.
굶주린 혈귀들 뿐이다.
아까 미처 전달을 다 못 드렸지만 라만차랜드를 이루고 있는 재료들은 인간의 혈액입니다.
Oh, here's a detail I was going to share earlier before I was cut off. The raw material that makes up every sachet in La Manchaland is human blood. Human blood dating back over 200 years in the past. Oh. Elena was Blood Red Knight. Ah, yeah. Alright. I still remember my names apparently.
피로 놀이공원을 만들 수도 있는 건가요?
Blood fiends can make amusement parks out of blood?
오로지 혈기들 뿐이라는 건 참 마음에
Oh, now I'm looking forward to this.
어중간한 놈들은
If it's only blood fiends we'll find there, I'm sure they'll waste no time making mincemeat out of the greenhorns.
해결사들은 말투가 다 저래?
Is that how all fixers talk?
에서 저렇게 말했던 것
The way that guy's talking about blood fiends reminds me of a lot of how Ishii used to talk about the Green Lake. Hey, you can't blame us for being on edge at all the time, when the smallest mistake could cost us our lives. Not to mention how irritating it is when others, who don't even understand the dangers, are dozing off like there's no tomorrow. Then those, thanks to some sot who's been constantly stepping on my foot. What a nice weather today, huh? It was Sinclair who was stepping on his foot at the rather forcible behest of Ishmael, but I held my silence. His black no. The last thing I wanted was to have the two of them bickering again.
이어가자면 라만차랜드 안에서 약 6시간 정도가
Anyway, if you manage to survive for 6 hours within La Manchaland, the music announcing the closure of the park will start playing.
생존하여 돌아온
There,
해결사들과
we were able to cross-reference this fact from testimonies of every fixer and civilian who managed to make it out alive.
퇴장 음악이 들릴 때부터
Once the exit song starts playing, you'll have 30 minutes to exit La Manchaland. Should you fail to do so, you'll be trapped inside La Manchaland until it manifests here again, effectively putting you in an endless battle against the blood fiends.
혈귀들과의 기약 없는 동침이지.
Black Silent Sinclair. Sinclair managed to grow some semblance of a spine. Yeah. I want to see a Black Silent Sinclair ID. Hopefully that will become a thing. It'll be funny. If anyone even survives that long.
놈들이 있다면 말이지.
특정 놀이기구엔
There also were eyewitness reports where some fixers identified missing people aboard certain amusement park rides, but that's not an important detail for those who are present.
지금까지 파악된 증언들을 토대로
Based on
본다면
testimonies and reports from the survivors, we've been able to establish a map of La Mancha land, comprised of 4 separate
생존자들의
areas.
정보들을 통해 만든 지도를 보여주시에.
Okay.
현 시점에서
No one has yet to
이 마지막
make
구역까지
it to the final
진입한
area,
사람은
which is
아무도
located here.
단
However, we were able to identify that a certain device in each area, Area 1, 2, and 3, respectively, had to be activated first in order to unlock the final area. What is this, video game? A dungeon?
참고로 현재까지 가동되었던
The devices within Area 1 and 2 have been activated in the past, but no one has managed to activate the one in Area 3 just yet.
좋아.
Understood.
우리들은 곧바로
I suppose we should beeline into Area 3 to save some time. Then? La Mancha Lande.
아니,
Escape room,
모든
yeah.
장치는 라만차랜드가
I haven't been to
가져온
enough
것을
escape rooms to
필요하는
comment though. No, it appears that the device is reset when La Mancha Land disappears.
즉
In other
여기
words,
있는 인원들을 나눠서
we will have to divide and conquer.
각각 1구역
Team up with other
또는
fixers,
구역까지
choose an area to tackle.
입장을 해야 한다는 것입니다.
I see.
알았어.
Split up, activate our respective devices, and rendezvous at the final area.
구역에서 집결해야 한다는 거군. 1, 2, 3구역에
Assuming that every team successfully activates the device they're responsible for.
맞습니다.
Correct.
라만차랜드
We suspect that
투어의
the
핵심은
key to solving La Mancha Land problem lies within its final area.
추측하고 있죠.
Yeah.
그쪽에서 말하고 싶은
Is it something you'd like to share?
재밌잖아요.
Isn't it funny that we have to go activate some kind of device in each section of La Mancha Land to unlock the final area? It's kind of like a game, isn't it? Yeah, I was just talking about that. Like they're giving those who dare to challenge the might of La Mancha Land stages to beat, conditions to fulfill.
우리가 혈귀들의 속내를 어떻게
How should we know that the Bloodfiends are what the Bloodfiends are thinking? Those monsters are born twisted.
하나, 확인이
하나.
필요한 사항이 있다.
We have something we'd like to confirm.
우리 협회는 토벌
The Zoy Association is here to rescue our client, not for the eradication or reward.
협회라고 정없이 말하지 말고.
Don't you mean this way I'm saying? Don't leave me out. He's beginning to believe.
따라서 츠바이 협회
Therefore,
싱크 협회
the Zoy and the Sing have no reason to enter the 3 areas to activate those devices.
여기에 대해서는
I suppose you could take over from here for the sake of accuracy.
아, 그러죠.
Oh, sure.
이곳에 모인
Right.
여러분은
I'm sure you all have your own reasons for being here, yes?
거라고 생각합니다. 따라서 저희
Therefore, we at
피사에서는
P Corp set up an eradication dividend fund, which means that we will be giving out the reward money based on how much you have contributed to the eradication of La Mancha Land.
지급할 예정입니다.
뭐 토벌이
Assuming a successful outcome, that is.
따라서 토벌이
If your goal isn't eradication of La Mancha Land, then feel free to roam on your own to fulfill your respective contracts. As long as you acknowledge that you won't be receiving any payout from that fund upon the successful completion of this expedition, you are free to do as you will.
하지만 정확히 어떤 내용의
However,
의견인지
we would also like to request that you submit a copy of that contract so that we are aware of its details.
확인했다.
Understood. I will hand it over as soon as this meeting adjourns.
말 나온 김에
Speaking of which, I'd like to take this opportunity to declare something. If you, and I mean any of you, intend to ride our coattails to pilfer more of that reward than you deserve, I'll hunt you down. Deal. Got that?
참고로
Ladies and gents, I can attest that he isn't one for empty threats. Can't promise I'll be able to stop him.
살벌하네요.
He sure is intense.
비록 돈이 걸려 있는 의뢰이긴
I understand that a lot of money hinges on this contract. However, remember that our primary objective remains to minimize casualties and to prevent further disappearances. Leave some of that selfishness behind and cooperate for the greater good.
가능하다면
Fine,
협조하지.
I'll cooperate, if that's even possible. The Hana Fixer did not contradict him. She was the kind of person who won't hesitate to put her foot down. She could have easily forced us into cooperating, but it seemed that she won't keep us from infighting if it did come to that. Don Quixote and blew my team up. Fun. With what ego? Don Quixote was the only one passionately nodding along with her to her advice.
각 구역으로 가는 조는 어떻게 편성할게?
So, who's going with who? And to which area? Teaching Ang's little sister, who'd been listening quietly to the briefing, raised her hand with a question.
우리가 내부적으로 파악한 여러분들의 능력이나 잠재력, 소속별 인원을 토대로 적절하게 배치할 생각이다.
You'll be assigned to teams and areas based on our internal data analysis of your individual capabilities, potential, and alignment.
그럼 한 구역에 너무 많은 인원이 가는 건
So,
필요하겠네요.
we should probably avoid overcrowding, huh?
가령 우리 인원과 10명이
Such as setting as a group of dozen or so people, for example.
너무 많은 인원이 한 구역에 다 몰리는 건
We tend to avoid bottlenecking too many people in the same area.
쟤 너무 노골적인데.
She's not hiding her disdain at all, huh? Queen of hatred ego, damn.
저희 쪽에서도 같이 다니고 싶었던 건
At least that has a fun animation. Well, it's not like we wanted her to tag along. ...
더 이상 질문이 없다면
If there are no further questions, I will be assigning you
각
all to
구역에
teams
나눈
and
돌을
area
짜서
pairs.
여러분께 전달을
Hold! Every single fixer in the room whipped around to look at Don Quixote at her bellowing roar. Perhaps it was the sheer fervor in her voice, or perhaps they were simply annoyed by her asking that one last question when the boring briefing was almost over.
이거
Oh, please don't tell me this is actually happening. Oh, boy.
진짜로 생겼어.
That actually woke me up this time. No. This might be the best time to go back to sleep, but
옛날 같았으면
we've resulted in a summary execution back in the day. Imagine all those special interaction in this canto. Hell yeah. Okay, and the question is...
제일 중요한 전달 사항이 빠진 것 같네만.
It apparent that the information of the greatest import is missing from thy briefing.
그랬나?
It is? A moment, please. Let's begin flipping through the briefing. Being flustered.
방문객들을 구조하는 작업은
When shall the rescue operation for the victims of this terrible amusement park commence?
스바이 협회분들과 쉔크 협회분들만으로는
I believe that an operation of such grand scale may be difficult to accomplish with only the help of sirs and ladies from the Zoyan Sing Association. Just like what an Ahab male. Yeah.
너 혹시 말이야.
Hey, is it like a cat that you're playing or something? That's not mainstream at all. I like it.
그런 걸 좋아하는
Though,
사람들도 있긴
I gotta say, playing cat was a bit old-fashioned. At least I know that my viewers won't enjoy something like that.
좋아할 것 같진 않은 걸.
다소 오해가 있는 듯하군.
It appears that there has been some misunderstanding.
전원 구출이 아니다.
Our contract has nothing to do with rescuing the visitors, let alone all of them.
특정 방문객에서
Our contract is a search and rescue operation for a specific visitor requested to us by our client.
그렇다면
Then,
나머지 사람들을
whoever shall make up the rescue party for the rest of these victims.
얘
Huh?
진심인가?
Is she for real? God damn it. The fucking Camille. Where did these idiots come from?
나도 좀 보자.
Dude, let me see. ...
우리처럼 별도로 계약.
Unless you have been specifically contracted to rescue someone, I recommend that you peruse the missing persons flyers for the rewards.
본인은 보상금에 대한 이야기를
Yet,
하고 있는 게
it's not the
아닌데
promise of rewards that I desire.
이렇게 인원이 많은데
So many valiant fixers gathered here, yet no one taken up the role of a rescuer? Pretty fixer of the Zwei, art thou not one of the Zwei, one of those who call themselves your shield?
광패긴 광패지.
Yeah, their shield's alright. The iron shield of whoever enters an official contractual agreement with them.
해결사는 고작 돈의 흐름으로
Fee. Yet, a fixer must wager their own life on shallow promise of capital. Pray tell, when did the fixers of associations abandon honor for greed?
못 들어주겠군.
Oh jeez, okay, that's enough playing around. Do you even have any idea who you're talking to?
알고 있는 까뮤군.
Very well aware, we're young Camille of Sing Association Section 3, frequent feature of the Fixers monthly magazine, currently 7 in the Fixers I want to have dinner with contest.
잘 알고 있네.
So you know you're... Wait, I'm only 7?
뭐 그건 그렇다.
Well, that's not important right now. If you're so knowledgeable about the Fixers, then I'm sure you know this as well.
우리 쉔크
That I, as a fixer of the Sing Association, am not one to waste breath on mere words. When we want to settle something or make a statement, We duel. An official duel to the death.
그렇다면
Then... Oh, that's why I can only use Don.
결투에서 이긴다면
Well, thou keep in mind words. Shall I bestie in a duel? What?
만약 본인이
Shall I bestie in a duel?
본인을 도와
Wilt thou swear on thine honor that thou shalt assist us in our rescue mission? For those who have gone missing. Wait,
그럼 네 말은
are you seriously challenging me to a duel? No.
이 돈키호테
I,
신념에 따라
Don Quixote,
그대에게
perforce,
결투를 신청한다.
shall not lightly forsake my creed. I hereby challenge thee to a duel. Things are quickly starting to spiral out of control. Almost, panicking, I glanced towards Vergilius. But I couldn't read his expression. He was simply staring at us in that inscrutable silence. The foreshadow is crazy. Oh dear. But yeah, since silence that almost felt like warmth, somehow I found myself getting more intimidated by this than outright anger.
일단
Okay then,
브리핑은
I'll
이걸로
end the
마치는
briefing
걸로
here.
지금까지의 경험상
It can be determined from prior experience that it will be impossible to stop the presently developing situation.
동공이 평소보다 확장.
Pupils dilated, brows furrowed at a steep angle, clear refusal to hit any external input. Our attempts to coax her will not be met with any meaningful response. So she's lost it.
단테,
I neglected to mention this earlier at the empty lot, Dante, on account of the lack of prying eyes.
지금처럼 해결사들
I recommend against turning your clock when the eyes of every fixer participating in this case are watching us intently,
추천드리지
especially for a duel in which there is very little benefit to be gained.
또한 다른
This includes summoning identities from different worlds, or the use of ego.
마찬가지입니다.
Alright. The sunset makes things around you look black. A black silence, yeah. Oh dear. Well, yeah, but it's not like we won't be using them once we get inside, right? I don't see what's wrong with... Just as I was trying to convince Foss otherwise, Don Quixote stepped in and resolutely shook her head.
아니,
Nay, worry not.
마시게.
This is an unnecessary crutch. What? Seriously?
싱크협회의
A duel against a member of the Sing Association must be fair and just. Never did I intend to borrow any thy strength, Manager Esquire, for this hallowed battle of mine. ...
좋아.
Fine.
주위에 내 팬들이
Says that I don't have my fans here to watch me wipe the floor with you, but I'm sure someone here will spread the story by word of mouth.
내 온정을 담아
I won't throw my gauntlet out of pity. And guard, Petit Novo.
애송이.
Alright, time for a duel. Hell yeah. Let's go. Okay. Now what the hell can you do? Inflict the crit dual Camille in clash between the unit that inflicted the crit duel and the unit with the status. The declarer has +1 clash power. On hit, the declarer gains 1 haste next turn, 4 times per turn. Especially the unit inflicts the crit duel on a different target. Replace when another unit inflicts declare duel in the same target. Okay. Alright. So yeah, so I guess like ID wise they need to like hit the same person over and over again. Let's see. Turn start is gain speed. If this unit's speed is faster than targets, gain 1 pierce. Damage up. Turn and heal 7 SP. Turn and gain haste equal to poison self. Next turn max 3. Use salute if the target is staggered. Focus attack when you skill. When using a skill against the same slot this unit successfully hit last turn, gains falling effects based on the number of consecutive turns it successfully hit the slot. Resist if the unit failed to attack last turn. Okay, get more power, and then panic. If the unit's panic does not change when inflicted, okay. Alright. Okay, also wait, what level is my Don anyways? Level 45. Okay, both of them is level 45, so I guess it's a fair duel. We only have one skill, just like do this. We have only a single skill, it's neutral. Damn. Let's just like cross our fingers. And nope. It's gonna get washed. Yeah. It's a simple fight. I do always think this boils into I'm faster than you, so I win, very much like Mao. Hey chat, watch this sick edit of me stomping this gremlin. Yeah. Oh dear. Okay. So which one is like? Oh wait. one of this will hit the targeted thing. What's this? Foolhardy duel. Turn end, gain 1 clash power up next turn for every 10% of missing HP, max 5. Turn end, gain 1 by next turn for every 10% of missing HP. Okay, alright, let's do this then. Great, really great. 5, 12, 16. That's not really any better. Yeah. Dodging isn't really any better. So I'll just do this. Yo, Don is actually winning the clash, holy shit. No, she's back to losing. Okay. Let's innovate. Let me see. Okay, I'll just do this, but then this one I'm gonna like try to offset, probably, so they won't get haste. There you go. All right. Yeah. Bloop. Holy shit, based on does not clash. Cool animation. Well, there goes Don. But you almost got only skill once, yeah. Okay. Do we need to retry that? No, right? Okay, good. I wonder if that's possible to win somehow. And if there's any special interactions if we do. This but like wound, though are solely mistaken. If thou truly believes that such meager wound could... It was definitely more than just a light wound. It was utterly crippling, if not fatal. Kumal wasn't all talk, after all. He moved at an impressive speed and precision, living up to his boasts. I couldn't bear to look at Don Quixote squirm in pain, but turning the clock here would leave an even greater wound in her heart. This, not the end. Unfortunately, no interactions even if you destroy him. Aww. He just cutscenes you. Damn. It's scripted to lose. Ah, damn. This is not the end. What a waste of my blade. I'd rather not have others hear of this duel. They'll think I'm bullying some poor amateur. That's enough, Camille. It's no crime to wish for the safety of all victims. Yeah, but her attitude needs correction. Spotting nonsense like that, not knowing who she's talking to. Fix her this, honor that, justice and... Doesn't she know that's all just... Huh. That's enough shenanigans. Let's not waste our strengths before even stepping foot into La Mancha land. There's very trouble and I will put a stop to it myself. La Mancha land ETA in approximately 1 hour. After an hour from now, the phenomenon may appear at any moment. Please remain in close proximity to your 3 teams in case of an emergency. The moment the kerfuffle came to a close thanks to the Hana Association's intervention. And only silence and occasional groans of pain from Don Quixote filled the empty lot. Let's get back inside. I can't turn my clock in front of so many people. Okay. Alright, let's go. Yes, 100% damage contributed. Hell yeah. Okay. Of the excellent dialogue in which our exceptional informant LCD department has passed intel to us in our second communication. Okay, Chase, please give me script with this is an LCD snare I am up against. Yeah. Oh dear. Well, doesn't anybody want to take a quick stroll around the empty lot while we wait? After nervously looking around the room, Rodeo tried to leave the tent, but Vergilius stopped her. No, stay. I have something to share. Candy? Oh, come on, can you give her a moment? At least until the mission's over with. I know the last really botched it this time, but nothing came of it in the end, did it? The company has some exclusive information that they like to share with you. That is the only reason I asked you to stay. Sir, Lord, Red Gaze. Earlier, what I had done.
문제 삼지 않을
I won't hold it against you, so be quiet and pay attention. Red Gaze the illustrious. I swear to pledge mine undying loyalty to thee. Regulus produced a small tablet and began loading something up on its screen.
우리에게 정보를 제공해
Don't you know brief us in this exclusive intelligence cannot be with us in person due to personal reasons. She wanted me to tell you that she regrets having to deliver the information remotely via this device. Hello? 1, 2, testing? Am I coming through?
아까는 공식적으로
Huh?
허가가 된 영상이
Did the Hanafixer ban any unauthorized recordings or video feeds earlier? Of course, but we've received prior authorization. Besides, Piccolo is already recording the conversations of every participant in this mission.
회사에서 녹음하고 있지.
Okay. It just sounds like a roundabout way of saying they've got us all bugged.
물론
Of course, the authorization was not free. We had to convince them that the information would be pertinent to capturing the entity at the origin of La Mancha land. Okay, Moses, alright. LCD on-site investigative reasoning team leader. Moses here. I've been studying and investigating the distortion phenomenon for a long time and... Moses jump scare, yes. That reminds me, we did have a quick call with someone from the LCD back when. She had a pretty bubbly personality, I think, and her name was... Hey, it's me again, Ezra, it's been a while. Hunting bloodfiends this time, huh? Don't tell me you were about to jump headfirst into that business without even asking our team leader. I'm telling you now, she used to bust plenty of bloodfiend heads back in the day. You tell them how you used to whoop and pass. You go shh on its smoking pipe and went and... Well, yes, I do have some experience with investigating and battling bloodfiends. I've even met one of the bloodfiend's elders, also known as the First Kindreds. Okay. Wait, one of the First Kindreds? Let's see. The one we fought last time was a 6th Kindred and a 7th Kindred. Well, I don't want to waste your time by talking your ears off about what happened that day, so I'll get straight to the point. Also, 6th Kindred was like Cassetti, right? What's the 7th Kindred? Like Sasha or something? Let's see. Does thou slay the 1st Kindred? Of course not. Yeah, because she went easy on him, I tell you. Sasha was 7. Ah, alright, makes sense. No, the bloodfiend took mercy on me. Our meeting wasn't as bloody as the scene you might be imagining at the moment. In fact, she was generous enough to give me a place to sit, and we even had a moment to converse. What? The bloodfiend gave you a seat? You expect me to believe that shite? Hey, rude! You do not talk to the our team leader like that. Capiche? I do understand that the public's perception of the bloodfiends is far from amicable, but I do know that at least some of them, including the elder I met, wish for a peaceful coexistence with humans. Wait, they get wicked as it goes on because it basically whoop everyone's asses, so you can imagine how strong the first Kindred is. Yeah. Like, I guess like they get like it's kind of like cloning. They get worse and worse as they go. Back then, I used to be able to state with absolute certainty that the bloodfiends weren't special, that they were no different from the distortions I'd faced in the past. Those wells of blood splashing inside their pupils were my evidence. But when I shared this thought with the elder, she did not confirm nor deny my assertions. But now, I would like to make a correction to my prior theory. Bloodfiends cannot be explained only through the simple lens of viewing them as distortions. Their essence is similar to that of distortions, yes. However, we eventually drew the conclusion that bloodfiends cannot be filled under that category, or attempt to resolve a bloodfiend as one does a distortion failed. studies into their true origin are currently underway. If your team is looking into the blood fiends, I suppose you have some publicly unavailable information to share with the rest of us. Yes, I suppose we do. Oh no, aren't we bugged by the Hana Association? I noticed on the video feed that Moses intently and yet briefly stared at Otis before continuing with her briefing. Maybe they knew each other from somewhere. Which brings us to this. The following is what we learned about kindreds of true blood fiends, those in the same vein as the one you've already encountered. I'm not talking about the ones that manifested as distortions after the White Knight's Dark Days incident, mind. Oh, that's kind of right. It is said that the primogenitor, the very first blood fiend, wielded unimaginable power and could embrace countless humans and turn them into their kindreds. However, starting from the kindreds of the first generation, after the primogenitor, which are referred to as the first kindreds, they were restricted to creating only 2 kindreds of a lower generation in their long existences. Something about how they can't just create families willy-nilly, or something like that. I drew this chart, by the way. Not half bad, huh? Yeah. I think that cassette guy was pretty disappointed about choosing Shasha as his kindred. Very rich chat. Let me see. Did we forget where Elena stands in Bloodfiend hierarchy? Elena is weird because I think she's technically in distortion. Huh, so Elena is not a kindred? Funky. Foss finds the inaccuracies in your statement difficult to correct due to their egregious nature. She's a straight up blood fiend? No kindred, I guess? I don't know. When the blood fiend of a higher generation creates a lower generation kindred, the one that embraced them is called a higher kindred, while the one that has been embraced is called a lower kindred. It is often the case that lower kindreds higher up the bloodstream wield much greater power than the ones beneath them. You start your sentence with the conditional. It is often the case. Therefore, it can be interpreted as a statement that there are cases in which such is not the case. She's a kindred, we just don't know the level of blood fiend kindred she is. Ah, right. Okay. You're right in the money. Just like how each distortion is different, blood fiends are also different in ways that our team leader will explain. Yes. Each blood fiend's powers and idiosyncrasies often vary depending on the higher blood fiend's abilities. However, it is usually impossible for lower blood fiends to revolt against someone higher up in the bloodstream. While there is no physical barrier stopping them, there is an intense psychological barrier preventing them from doing so. Like a parent and their child, huh? Yes, like parents and their children, considering that they even call one another with familiar terms, such as father, mother, and child. There is no mere metaphor. That is why they call such acts of revolt, going against the bloodstream, filial impiety. Just as how blood becomes their axis of value judgment, so does this idea of the inviolable relationship between the family members gets imprinted into the core of their being. Upon being turned, blood fiends experience that extreme level of twist in their moral judgment. And that's why the blood bags were at the bottom rung of the family tree. Family tree, yeah, whatever. Yeah. Blood bags are a different story. Blood fiends and blood bags are the furthest two groups of beings could be from family. Dregs that failed to become kindreds, to blood fiends, they are quite literally portable bags of blood to replenish themselves at times of need. Detective, team leader, you should mention this too. You know, when I snapped their necks and smashed them right into water. Listen to Sophie, I dare you. I don't wanna. Carmen hasn't called me yet. Yes, blood fiends have an irrationally extreme fear of water. Water does not physically harm them, but every blood fiend I have seen thus far has been afraid of it. Does Don shower then? Huh? Sounds like an easy solution then. Can't we just spray them with water and keep them off our backs? Since you're about to visit their den that's crawling with blood fiends, good luck finding even a drop of water in there. Oh, and I was informed that one of you can sense a distortion. I've this through unofficial channels, but I still wish to share. I'm glad to know there's someone else out there who understands this particular sensation. I'd very much like to meet you in person one day. Well, shame we can't be there to see it for ourselves. Aren't there any famous faces there? I heard earlier that a stupid Camille kid will be there too. Kick ass for me, won't ya? Kick his ass for me, won't ya? I tried to pull a prank on him, but the bastard banned me from the chat. Oh dear. Well, he already kicked one of our asses. Oh, Vespa, come on, I told you to hold the line. It appears they are partaking in quite the activity themselves. I think we can end the call here, Moses. Very well. Got any last words of advice? Any last words? Typical streamer viewer behavior, yeah. I once heard that some kindreds higher up the bloodstream have overcome their fear of water. Blood eventually does get thicker than water after all. Now, let's see if there's anything I left out. Wait, isn't blood always thicker than water? I must advise you against underestimating their bloodlust, because no matter how hungry for blood you think they are, they will be worse. Beverly a streamer, yeah. What's that supposed to mean? With her last words, which left us wondering what they were supposed to mean, the call dropped. I like this picture. Okay, so do we get to go in now? I wanna go in. Let me go in. No, we don't get to go in yet, damn. In which is discussed the merry oath of the bus driver and the manager concerning amusement parks. Oh my god. And think of the hydrate. Make a sip. Water. We have about 30 minutes until La Mancha Land manifests. We each decide to use this opportunity to gather ourselves. Meanwhile, Couldn't have been so long, so much yap. Yeah. I had something I wanted to ask Vergilius before we left. But for that, I need... Anybody seen Foss around? Not in a while. Where is it, Dante? I'm sure I can help. I wanted to ask Foss to relay my words to Vergilius, but I wasn't sure where she was. Fortunately, Hong was still there with me and noticed me looking around. I decided to ask for his help. 30 minutes, Dante. I always have so many questions floating around in my head, but whenever I stand in front of this man, my brain seems to decide to forget them all. ... Why didn't you stop her earlier, Vergilius? Earlier, when Don Quixote challenged Camille to a duel. ... Aha! You need a translator! Dante asks, why didn't you stop the fight earlier? Lower rank bloodfin versus innocent splash of water. A water would win. They stinks. It's not even holy, it's just water. Holy shit. So that's your look of reproach, I see. As you must be well aware by now, the Sing Association often chooses duels as a means of resolving conflicts. But they are also well known for letting bygones be bygones once that conflict in question has been resolved through a duel. Perhaps a lasting memory of some ancient chivalric virtues has been poured into their bones. I see. So picking a fight with a fixer from any other association or office might have caused a real problem for us, but the nature of the Sing made this a pretty safe altercation, huh? Stopping Don Quixote from challenging the fixer to a duel would have only exacerbated the situation. Besides... Vergilius gave a long pause. loving such as cats, insatiable hunger for blood, fear of water, very high maintenance, always acting like some sort of diva for attention. Yeah. Let's go. We're going to the kingdom of cats. Hell yeah. It is about time our third sinner woke up.
어라?
Weird.
도키호테 씨는
Isn't Don
저희
Quixote the
중에서
most
가장
lucid
정신을
one out of
차리고
all of
계시는
us?
분은 아니었나요?
Honglu's interjection was so sudden and random that I wondered for a moment if he thought we were talking about someone else. What do you mean? But Honglu did not correct himself. He pointed to his eye and continued.
눈이요, 단테님.
Her eyes, Dante, always twinkling like two bright stars. It's so
그래서
fascinating.
신기해요.
Eyes, huh? I noticed that the light in Honglu's left eye was growing dimmer, the light fading away as it sinks into the depths of the dark waters. Wait, I have something else I wanted to ask you about. What I really wanted to ask Vergilius about was what happened on that train. But I wasn't sure if I could bring that subject up in front of Honglu, especially when Foss wasn't here.
왜 그러신가요, 단테님?
What's wrong that day? You look flustered for some reason. No need to shift your clock hand so nervously, Dante. You don't actually believe I wasn't let in on what happened aboard the train, do you? I like how he just already knows. This is secretly Honglu's canto trust. Sounds like... So the next one is gonna be Don's canto? Sounds like Foss kept him updated. Well, then tell me, what was going on with Don Quixote back there? No, I mean, what is she?
돈키호테 씨의 정체가 뭐냐고
You're asking what
물으시는데요?
Don Quixote is.
스스로 알아낼 수 있는 답을
Dante, it is not a wise use of your time to ask a question to which you can find your own answers. This is part one of Honglu's canto, yeah.
그보다 더
Besides,
중요한
there are
질문이
more
있을 텐데.
pressing questions you should be asking.
가령
What shall happen with our third sinner?
감자가
For example,
어떻게 되느냐.
I get it, it's Don Quixote's turn now. But you're not going to answer the question either, because I'll get the answer anyway as long as I keep riding the floor to whatever it takes me. Your hands have stopped trembling. I'll take that as a sign that we have an understanding. Should you ever find yourself growing anxious in La Mancha Land when things start to go awry? Remember these words. Henceforth, whatever happens, Don Quixote will remember the promise, Dante. What promise? The promise. What promise? I have no idea how that word is supposed to assuage any of my fears. Always just being here like, what the fuck is he saying? Yeah. Vergilius isn't the type to waffle on meaninglessly, so I suppose there isn't anything else I can gather from him at the moment. Sometime later, back among the sinners at the empty lot. Don Quixote, about what happened earlier?
오늘은 정말 대단한
Verily, this is a marvelous day. Wouldst thou not agree, Manager Esquire? It is?
하나 옆에도 실제로 보고
This. Today alone, I had the joy of espying a Hana Association fixer with mine own eyes. The honor of clashing my steel against Sir Camille of Sink. And indeed, Sir Camille was the fixer most righteous and becoming in his live streams. I have not even an ounce of doubt in my mind that the kerfuffle was not but an issue of miscommunication. How did you even access the streams on the bus? Manager Esquire, pursued, I am finally beginning to feel as though we are tackling contracts worthy of true fixers. To slay the wicked and liberate the innocent from suffering was my dream of a lifetime indeed. Sir Vergilius will once again insist that our primary quest is to lay our claim upon the Golden Bow. Yet, I shall eradicate La Mancha Land, even if it costs us our quest. I'm dumb. Can't speak. And mark my words, for I shall rescue its victims as well. Every last one of them. I stare in silence as Don Quixote boasts. I think I saw stars twinkling in her eyes, like Honglu said. Oh, tick-tock. Dante. I've been looking for you, Faust.
베르길리우스 씨와
Because you had business to discuss with Vergilius, it seems. I felt like she was accusing me that there wasn't any other reason I'd be looking for her, so I couldn't help but stammer. Now that I think about it, I don't see her alone with Caron very often. What were you doing here?
카론과 정례적인 루틴
Performing a certain routine procedures with Caron?
정기적으로 진행해야 하는 검사가 있거든요.
It is a certain examination procedure we must perform at an interval. What examination procedure?
회백질의 유기결합 정상
It mainly consists of gray matter biofusion normalcy, trend test, and gray matter response activity level test to electrical stimuli. It also includes several other tests, including external brain pressure variance tests, the bloodstream distribution test to verify that the numbers are within expected range, and for who or what? The bus? I will stop here. I'm certainly not one to talk, but I'm once again reminded that Faust isn't very good at talking to people either.
내 승객들이
Here are passengers going up to an amusement park.
놀이공원
Amusement park.
버스보다 재밌는
More fun than the
곳이야.
bus? Or is it Caron? Is Caron getting a brain examination? I've never been to one myself, but probably?
일반적으로 놀이공원에 입장한 사람들은 심장 박동수가
It is said that individuals partaking in activities within the amusement parks have, on average, an increased heart rate of 1.5 times their typical range.
왜?
Why?
의도적으로
Because they bought vehicles that are meant to raise their heart rate, and in turn, their level of excitement. Then busting it, and by it, let's say, my win rate. Yes. Oh dear.
대표적으로는 탑승객의 양팔을 결박시키고
It is known that one of the ride's most emblematic among of the amusement park experience consists of the following procedure:
열차를 모방한 기구
binding the passenger to the chair and dropping the vehicle, which often takes the form of a train, from a 100-meter height to ground level within 3 seconds.
그거
That doesn't sound fun.
난폭운전.
Sounds like reckless driving, yeah.
운전사가
Must be a terrible driver.
떨어지는
Worse than
거
Caron.
확실해.
At least she acknowledges it. Perhaps. She's one to talk, especially when it comes to reckless driving. I'm sure there are other more fun rides, right? Probably.
그럴 수도요.
Perhaps. We should go there someday. A real amusement park. Make a list of stuff you want to do when you get there.
카론,
Caron,
단테가 하고 싶은 걸
Dante wants to know what you want to do.
언제?
When?
어디서?
Where?
저희와 버스 외의 공간을 함께 다녀도
They are asking you. Should a day come in which you are allowed to travel with us to locations other than the bus itself? What you would like to do at an amusement park? It was a long pause. Caron's eyes glimmered momentarily as they began to wander elsewhere.
그곳에서
Caron wants
사탕 먹고 싶어.
wants to eat a candy there. Looks like today's one of those days when everyone gets a twinkle in their eyes. Okay. Are we entering now? Let's enter La Mancha Land. I wanna enter La Mancha Land. Let me in. Let me in. Oh, we're in? We're in. La Mancha Land. Hell yeah. Okay. Bloop. Wherein is concluded the method by which eradication quests of fixers, the brave and the bold, are to be conducted. Alright, time to actually set our IDs again. Oh boy, we only got Don. I think it was this. This. 3, 4, 5. Oh, we get 12 now? Hold on.
내가
Alright then. I guess we'll put like...
나를 불렀네.
그래.
Oh, actually, hold on. I'll just like add support. What is it? Support Honglu just so I can get the plus 40% because I want that. There we go. 7 start as a backup, and then bloop, 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 and bloop. All right,
이건 내가 맡.
let's go. Yeah, we'll be fine. Enter.
시간 됐네.
Faces began gathering one by one at the side.
라만차랜드가 등장했습니다.
It's a ball! Is a ball? I didn't know about that. What is this? The embryo? La Mancha Land is beginning to manifest.
음악 소리가 들리기 시작한
From the moment the music began to play, which measures at 6:12 hours today,
라만차랜드가 개방됩니다.
La Mancha Land will be open until 2:22 hours. Okay. Even when you feel like giving up on yourself, I promise. Is that it?
앞으로 어떻게 살아갈 건데?
Well, how will you live on?
고마웠어.
Thank you for everything.
해결사 잡지는
Don't forget those Fixer magazines.
몸을 싫어.
Please, please. I don't want an adventure. Stop, please. I have conceived an idea most ingenious. Dot, 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 dot. It's the same phenomenon I experienced back at the Great Lake. But these memories are much more fragmented, opaque. The glimpse of Don Quixote I saw were nothing like the person I know, but shall I follow this journey to its conclusion? What shall happen to our third sinner, for example? I'll understand what these glimpses of memories mean, like I always have. And we made our way towards La Mancha Land.
여기가 라만차랜드.
La Mancha Land. This place is pretty spooky, huh?
섬뜩하네요.
그리고
What does that say?
피 냄새.
Oh, ticket. I smell blood.
이곳은 수십의 실종자.
We are contending with a phenomenon that has devoured dozens of fixers. Do not let your guards down.
드디어 모습을 드러내는군.
Here they come, those blood-fiend beasts. So ideal. Whoa! Look! Survivors!
저런 구도였으면
Darn, I really could have broken my viewer count record with a dramatic shot like this.
무기를 들고 있고
Weapons in their hands, they're not civilians.
관리자는
Executive manager, isn't there something off about some of their outfits? Those anachronistically antique costumes are quite the novelty these days.
혼자 입기엔 어려운 복식도
I've identified several individuals dressed in clothes that are difficult to be worn without assistance.
누가 옷을 강제로 갈아입힐
Meaning that
수
maybe
있어.
someone in there forced a wardrobe change on them. As murmur among the fixers begin to grow, slowly increasing in intensity, Alicia shouts from behind the line for us to stop.
아직 접근하시면 안 됩니다.
Hold! Don't approach! La Mancha Land yet.
약 10분가량은 적재물들이 떨어지는 시간으로
We must allow it the first 10 minutes post-manifestation to expel its wastes. Stand behind the line for safety. You should have told us about that earlier, hey. But I guess people forget. Who? Who are they? What office are they from?
협회야?
Are they association fixers? Excitement is in the air as the fixers attempt to guess who they are. They're all from the Firefox office. I recognize their outfits. They're from our office. I told you all. Boys, I told you all. I told you all that the boss ladies are going to make it. Even if we were to fail the eradication contract, if they can make a 15-minute testimony and share what intel they found, we'll nab the contribution reward.
적재물 추락이 끝날 때
Like I said, please hold for at least 10 minutes until they finish expelling. A fixer ignores Alicia's warnings and rushes out to greet the survivor and helps her to her feet. Big sis! Big sis! We made it, boss, we made it. We can finally move out of that moldy semi-basement office and find a place with some sunlight. Remember how they all scoff at us? Come on, let's go. Let's do some interviews, get paid, make a name for ourselves. So, I'm this funny firecracker scream guy. Yeah. Ha, survivor's my ass. So just hold on a little longer, okay?
행복한 미소가 꽃피는
La Mancha Land, bloom your smiles of joy. La Mancha Land, let's all dream free here. We hope you'll stay away from here. bloodbags at the gate,
끝까지 피주머니
they were likely the moments before they escaped.
탈출 직전에 변해버린 것 같네.
변하는 속도를 보니
Bitten by a small fry, going by the speed she turned, the higher up the bloodstream you go, the faster the transformation occur. Some powerful blood fiends can make it happen at will or are said to occur at a time of their choosing.
저기
Hey, you guys seem like the experts here. Got any pro tips for newbies like us?
조언이라
Pro tips? Ah,
있겠네요.
I've got one. Please tell me it's not just like walk away.
실력이 부족하면
Humbly accept your debt if you don't have what it takes. Oh yeah, that's not helpful.
혈기에 의해
Getting turned into a blood fiend's blood pack is no different from death, you know?
그거야.
That's easy. I'm always ready to accept with that anyway. Goddamn Honglu. There. Okay. Yeah, let's go. First guy who got beam sword, he became an idea. Wait, what kind of memes though? But yeah. Get the blood bags. Let's go. Ooh, fun music. Really fun music. Pro tip, if you die, you're dead. Yeah.
방금 멋졌어. 너희들의 사랑의 힘이
Okay.
저 어둡고 악한 아르카나들을 운명의 기운이 증명하는 것 같아. 그 공격을 선택한 건 좋았던 것 같네.
Let's go. Okay.
내가 너희를 위해서 주문을 외웠는데
죄인인가?
They're all from our office. Firefist office.
배워보는 거야.
Oh dear. Preach.
해냈구나. 나라도 그랬을 거야.
Come on. Let's get through this quickly. What's music so good you feel like you're in some kind of Spanish parade? But I don't want to be Spanish. Oh yeah, the Spanish don't have a unique buff here? I don't know. Let me see. I will take responsibility. Blooming thorn buff is consumed.
그건 선택의 순간이 필요하니까. 내가 정할 순
Does it
없네.
look like it?
아쉽다.
Okay. Oh, she does? Is it like the first one, the I shall take responsibility? Okay. Alright. Yeah, it is a canto, so yeah, I guess.
완성되었네.
Okay.
마법 소녀들은
죄인인가?
Oh, every Don gets a buff. Okay.
괜찮다면
Doesn't she if it's only in boss fights? Ah. Neat.
아니야.
완성되었네.
악당 퇴치 성공.
Okay.
오늘도 정말 멋진 활약이었어.
Oh my god, Queen of Fate yaps a lot. Wait, there's a unique one? Oh.
미소가 쏟히는 곳.
La Manchaland, bloom your smiles of joy. La Manchaland, a place of freedom to dream, side by side with the Blood Fiends. We wish you a wonderful stay here.
지금부터
Admissions end in 5 minutes. Please form a line and enter in an orderly fashion. Remember, enter through the back left and exit through the back left.
왼쪽에 뒤쪽, 출구도 왼쪽에
Okay.
뒤쪽입니다. 마감 후에는
Entry may be difficult once the admissions are over, so please wait by the gate with your blood packs.
몇 시간 후에 다시 볼 수
Well then,
있는
I hope
자들이
I'll be seeing some of you again in a few hours. The fixer's cold voice contrasted with the cheerful voice echoing from the announcement. She really likes making things ominous, doesn't she? Vergilius only gave us a light nod. Strangely enough, his aloof attitude was what gave me peace of mind. And the last thing I saw before the gate shut behind us was the odd look on the eyes of every P-Corps employee, all intensely fixed on the closing gate of La Mancha Land, as if they didn't even want to miss a little glimpse of it. Okay, the first one is just the unique ID buff. Usually the other IDs have something about justice. Ah,
오랜 목마름도
justice, hell yeah. Let's see. Of what peril befell us in the case of La Mancha Land and our encounter with the Blood Fiends. Okay. Let's get this. There you go. Get the plus thingy. I really want all of that. What you call it again? Bonuses. Enter.
따르겠습니다.
Alright. Earlier, they assigned the gather fixers with areas.
우리는 다른 구역이네요.
Ah, looks like we'll be going our separate ways here. Different area.
살아서 만나면
Just hoping we'll both be alive the next time we meet. It seemed that the Bloodfiend hunters were assigned area to Area 3, Jesse to Area 2, and us to Area 1. Okay, really unique location. Pleased to be working with you guys. Name's Hugo. The fixer from earlier, whose name was Hugo, appeared visibly relieved that he was assigned the same area as us. Oh my god, it's like Disneyland. Hey, look what I found. A map of La Mancha Land. That's how you know I'm the ace of the team. I cannot read any of that. What does it even say? Delmo Carnival? What the hell does it say? For your mental? I don't know. Let's see. I think his name is Hugo. I don't know, yeah, it might be Hugo, I don't know. Oh, using this canto? The ace? He just picked up one of the dozens of papers strewn about the entrance. This is an amusement park brochure with a map on it. Is that a Hugo ID? I don't think I've like seen that, if that exists. I don't even want to imagine what those brutish office guys would have done to me if I got luck with them. Who knows? They might have killed me as soon as the gate closed. Or worse, they might have left my name out of the eradication fee recipients. Just awful. No, He looks like a failure. I want an ID of him. So, what did you guys say to your Limbus Company office, right? It seemed that he was under the impression that we were one of the numerous no-name fixers' offices, but I didn't really feel the need to correct him. Bully too OP, yeah. Ah man, just being a small-timer, huh? We always get left out of the good stuff. Not like those Zinc or Zoe... I did say Zinc, yeah, Zinc Association offices who always get the top billing. Say, it is untrue. Every fixer, honored by their great valor and righteousness, deserved respect. Long have I dreamt a dream of becoming a fixer myself. A fixer fixes things. Thus, a fixer is a fixer of injustices. A fixer of the downtrodden fortunes. A fixer of all that is unjust. Thus, once we survive this encounter with this wicked place hand in hand, all shall rethink their impressions of us fixers. Wherefore art thou giving me such a terrifying look? Suncliff gonna look like him, but brown though. Zinc office gonna be my favorite office. For real, yeah, let's go. Zinc office, hell yeah. Only eat the zinc, it sounds delicious. It is delicious, you should try it. The zinc office, hell yeah. Kiddo, what you just say it was... You just don't say stuff like, once we survive this, that's never mind. Like, saying Zing Office reminds you of like the stupid office name that that my team came up for like that one Project Moon D&D game that I did a while ago. I was calling it like the D's Nuts Office. Yes, the Sync Office. Oh dear. The survivors are... Okay, let's go find the device in Area 1 then. A glance at the brochure reveals many a kind of rights here, and we are at the pretty and wonderful place installed here. Oh, that's what it says. Here are the rights and attractions called Fixer for a Day, Fashionista Show. All that stuff just sounds like your typical amusement park stuff. It's even got themes. What rests at the incipience of this place, I must wonder.
몰라.
I don't know, but it ain't our business to know, innit?
세월의 흔적으로 인해 많은 것이 변해버린
I ask nonetheless, but for I must wonder that, shrouded beneath the scars of time,
어쩌면 과거에는
lies the place of joy it once claimed to be. A sing office where everyone's just depressed. Yeah. Laughter from the heart and unforced. Laughing, which I'm not gonna do.
시작되었나 보다.
It begins! It begins again! The eradication party!
날 뛰어드는 인간들이 또 한가득 들어왔어.
More humans, more excitement, more exciting, excited humans!
더 자주 열렸으면 좋겠다. 하루에 3번씩.
If only they held this party more often, 3 times a day, so I'll send one of you back out there with 2 days to live.
너희를 이곳으로 보낸 대장한테 그렇게
Go tell the boss who sent you here that we look forward to their visit later.
아니면 이건 어떤가?
How about this? Tell us where the device is and I'll kill you painlessly.
처리해주지.
너무 좋다.
Oh, I like it. I love it. Splendid. What's so nasty yet blood so tasty?
너무 재촉하지 마.
Poetic.
이벤트가 아직 많이 남았거든.
Don't be so hasty though. We've got plenty of events to cover. Fashion shows, popularity contests. Oh, how so exciting, right?
지금까지
So this Ista has made a mockery of thy guests and fixers.
제일 중요한 걸 빼먹었다.
Oh, almost forgot the most important thing.
꾀지지 않고 여길 돌아다니고
I can't have you skittering around here looking so unfashionable. You know that, right? I can't have our guests wearing rags that look like they have been stretched together from rat hides. I'll get in trouble.
우리?
What, all of us? Hey, look closer. At least I don't look half bad, right?
남는 꼴은 아니라고. 예쁘고 화려한 옷을 입혀준다.
We'll dress you all in pretty dresses and suits.
의상실에 전시해놓고 일주일 동안 골라먹어.
Put you up for display in the powder room and nibble you slowly for a week.
어디서부터 맛보는
What should I taste first? I'm so excited. There are a lot of blood fiends here. Can you guys handle them?
문제 없어.
Fernat has put a moratorium on their deaths here.
열차의 근원보다 수준이
They appear to be much more inferior to the ones we engage
기껏
aboard the train. I believe they are, at best, as strong as the prosthetic fixer, most likely weaker.
그렇단 말이지.
Jolly good, and all that. Let's go smash them then. With Heathcliff's charge as our signal, the sinners advance, leaping into the horde of blood fiends. Alright. Let's go.
메이저.
Okay, this is just blood bags. Where's the blood fiends?
조심해. 말러라고 해도 생각보다 강할 수 있거든.
Yeah, I really like the music. Holy shit. Okay,
방금 멋졌어.
go through it quickly, because I wanna eat.
악한 아르카나들을
It's not like that. I mean, it's not like going any faster will like make me eat faster, because like I always stop at like the 4-hour mark anyways. Bloodfiends fighting each other. Footage, yeah. Let's go. Bloodfiends fighting each other, and then there's a Yi-sung, Ring-sung, and Foss just there. Okay. Bloop.
정의를 위해서 주문을 외워야
I really should max level Otis, because I haven't done that like the Barber Otis. Okay.
40. 먹지. 이 정도로
Okay.
내 피부에서
Come on. Are we done? No, we're not done yet. There's more. Okay. We got. What's this one?
항상 일령날
Insane fashionista blood feed. Okay. Funky.
혹시 우리를
Wither? What is that? Suffer blood for a long time. Lose that. Oh, okay. Right, so they're nerf essentially. Got it.
점 찍었네.
아쉽다. 그치?
가류 산초 경혈 느껴라.
Come on. Oh yeah, Enforce cannot clash. Come on.
완성되었나?
Level 16 nerf to level 45 stats. Yeah. Okay. Wait, is it actually level 60? Because if it's oh, it is level 60. Holy shit. Damn.
의견이라도 있어?
Alright.
라샹.
Come on.
오늘도
Force clashing can other than this counter if you need new ID. Yeah, fair. I should really level my artists. You know what? Let me see. Because I've been wanting to do that, but I just haven't done it.
피를 마시는 순간에는 생각나지 않을 거다.
Wherein is discussed the battle that found Limbus Company and Don Quixote. Okay, let's see. First I'm gonna add the support just so I don't forget later, because I tend to forget that. Do we have the... No, we don't have the Hong support. What was the other one? Artist, right? Wait, oh, but we're gonna take artist, never mind. So let's refresh that. Hold on, let me refresh that, because I want to get the thing. You know, let me just check this first. Level up. Do we have enough tickets for this? Okay, we do. Alright. Okay, thank god I have been saving up. Let's get artists for the whole Blood Fiend team, because it's on team for this canto. Alright, here we go. Level 50. Alright. And then we'll take this, put this on the back. Hold on. Let me just like do this. Okay, there we go. 6 and then 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Alright. And then also, let's go to support and try to get the Honglu support, which is this one. There we go. Euro TV. Okay, cool. Yeah, let's go. We get like the full Blood Fiends now. Okay. Alright, enter.
안에 있는 놈들 모두 명단이다.
Alright. The quest is complete now. Yeah, finally. After like 3 or 4 cantos, I don't know. I forgot when I got all the Blood Fiends. Finally, Otis is reunited with the rest of the Blood Fiends. Alright. Come on. Why is this one only holding one side of the scissor? You can't cut anything with that shit. Come on. Yeah. Okay. Oh, this finally gets fielded, immediately loses first clash. Cinema! Oh my god. Oh dear. Amazing first impressions, artist. Oh dear. Okay, come on. Get this done. Get this fight done. Okay, that's a lot of them. Scissor ones. Blip. Come on. Get it done. Get it done. You can chop off their feet, you know, don't skill to finally enhance. Yeah. Okay, there you go. Alright, go.
우리도 정말
Finally, the team is at
멋진
its their full power.
꼭 불러주세요.
Finally.
세상이 평화로워지는 건 기쁜 거야.
Okay.
오랜 목마름과
Right.
어버이를 향한
What is this? Oh, that's that's the thing from the current event.
가릴 것 없이
Okay.
마음껏 마셔.
Of the tale which the fallen dolphins have failed to tell, despite their best endeavors.
유일한 꿈이니까.
Okay. Bloop. And then Honglu. Let's get this. Okay. Enter.
카니발 타임.
Please, don't kill me. It's been 200 years since I was this full. Can you imagine what it feels like to have the ravenousness eat you alive for 2 whole centuries?
너무 신이 나서.
Please, I got too excited. I'll live like I did before, in the shadows, like I don't even exist. Please.
장치가 있는 곳을 말한다면
Tell us where the device is, and I'll think about it.
저기
Head over there to that attraction over there. I'll let you in on a shortcut that will lead you straight to the button. Just follow me.
나만 따라오면 될 거야.
Enter and immediately turn right.
오른쪽으로 향한 다음에. 오,
Ooh, nice. Immediately turn right, and... Well, there goes. We shall not bargain with villains.
보이지 않나?
Canst thou not see the corpses the villain had left in her wake? Her innocent victims? Lo, some of them appear to be fresh bodies. The closer we get to the attraction, the more the roads became riddled with mangled corpses. Don Quixote was right. Some of them did look pretty new. Some of them only hours since they're dead at most. Of course, Otis did not appear even remotely receptive to her reasoning. We could have saved much time with that shortcut. There are times when we must compromise with our foes to give us an advantage in the grand scheme of. Alas, yet, what meaning shall that shortcut signify if thy path is one guided by the hand of the wicked? How are you still on about that nonsense, you little...
야, 냅둬.
Boy, let the last be. It ain't the first time in it. Look alive, we've got more of them incoming.
몰려오는 놈들 족치자.
Holy crap, there's more of them. Damn. I thought Hugo was dead. Yeah, I thought he was dead. Fuck. Oh, I guess like the enemy was dead, not like Hugo.
오늘도
I thought it was like the shortcut was a trap or something. Alright. Arcana beats, hell yeah. Let's go. I'm gonna Arcana her beats until I slave.
빛의 힘이. 저 듣고 아까
4? What do you mean 4?
흔들었어.
I wasn't looking. I wasn't paying attention.
운명의 기운이
Did it clash for force or some shit?
좋았던 것 같네.
Okay.
내가 너희를 위해서 주문을 외웠는데. 잘 걸린 것 같아. 자, 지금 싸워보는 거야.
Alright. Sorry, what like 14 enemy this whole canto. Oh, I guess maybe they got nerfed at some point or something. And
나라도 그랬을 거야.
every stage. Ah. Weird.
있잖아. 사실
Okay.
마법소녀들은 항상
We'll
운영자는
just continue smacking things. Win rating. As it is the path of least resistance.
선택의 순간이 필요하니까. 내가 정할 순 없겠네. 아쉽다. 그치?
Come on.
이제야 완성되었나?
Okay.
점
This should be the last wave, hopefully.
생각지 못한 상황일 거야. 기회는 지금.
아리탄초 경혈 느껴라.
This place is so full. How the hell did they fit all that employee? I mean, to be fair though, this place is like it is supposed to be like an amusement park, and those things are usually huge. I would guess that there will be like hundreds of employees in there. I don't know. Because those places do take in thousands of people at a time, right? At least from again, like at least from the videos I've seen, there seems to be like at least 1,000 people in there.
오늘도 정말 멋진 활약이었어. 내일도 꼭 불러주기야. 세상이 평화로워지는 건
Huh. I like the bloodbags back on the train. These ones can't come back from death. They were all once fixed seeking riches, civilians and guests, drawn to this place by its music, each dreaming a dream of their own. I don't know since when, but I've stopped feeling anything about killing things like them. Yeah. Sinclair replied, thrusting his weapon into the skull of a dying bloodbag. Hey, the weapons they're wielding, don't they kind of remind you of the weapon that T was using? Decorated with blood. Coagulated blood, identical to his weapon in essence. This is how all blood fiends fight. If we're using Moses' family analogy, maybe they're something like his close relatives. This must be the attraction that the blood fiend from earlier was talking about. Looks like this one's the main attraction of this area. Bereft of choices, we are thus compelled to enter. Okay. Let's go. Next one, in which the I like how it looks like the thing. I always really appreciate all of the background art on this game. It's ultimately looks really nice. All right, let's see. In which the attractions, narration, and its riddles continue, which I don't have energy for. I think I can like just use one of my modules. I know I will get some, not modules, the boxes, because I know I will get some more modules later on. The what's it called again? The thing, the event. All right, let's go. All right, let's just make sure we get our support. There we go. Alright. Enter. Vampire Grandma lore.
1구역의 핵심 어트랙션 판타지 블러드 슈팅에 오신
Ooh,
여러분들
fun music. Welcome one and all to the main attraction of Area 1, Fantasy Blood Shooting Range.
이 놀이기구에는 조금
This might get a little spooky for little ones, so hold on tight to your mummy and daddy's hands.
그리고 이 기구역
Oh, and don't forget about Fashionista Show attraction. We work really hard on it. Please pay a visit to pick up a free souvenir gift.
상품을 나눠드리고 있어요.
Sancho, sheesh, you spooked me with your staring again. Your Grace, well, I'm thinking of giving out a few souvenirs here. Lady Dulciana just won't stop teasing me about how my attraction doesn't get a lot of visitors. What? What the heck? Is this place run by a bunch of amateurs or something?
그거 아세요?
Wanna know something? The quality of the audio has found significant improvement in this recording.
아주 머나먼 옛날
Long, long ago,
크고 안타깝고
forever ago, really,
철교와 인간이
dolphins and humans weren't as friendly as we are today. How sad and tragic is that? Today?
서로 만나면 헐뜯고 싸우고
Hitting each other like cats and dogs, their every meeting resulting in big brawls. Bloodfiends hunted every human they saw, while humans returned Bloodfiends' appetite for human blood with hatred for their kind.
이게 뭐죠?
Oh? Oh no! Bad Bloodfiends are trying to eat those humans. Whatever shall we do?
어떻게 할까요?
Whatever shall we do?
할까요?
Talk them out of it? Bzz, wrong answer. Think again. Who's next? Or they must be punished with impunity so that they might never again hurt the humans.
정답입니다.
Correct. Yeah. Very well then. Here's a chance for you to defeat those bad blood fiends. How splendidly exciting is this? In that land, There won't be any wearisome battles to fight, no constant fear of getting devoured. There shall be only laughter. Blood fiend. Okay, let's go. Again, holy shit, fun music. Okay. Damn. Whatchamacallit again? What's it called again? Viper Otis is not doing good, huh? What the fuck Kerman doing here? Oh dear. Yeah, holy shit, very good music. What's the targeting magic? I need to read that. I don't know what that is. Come on. Yeah, what is this? Blood shooting. On that blood phase plus 30, gain 2 ego resources for the least own ego resource. Okay, next turn all allies gain 0.1 to all physical resistances. This effect can stack. Ah, interesting. Huh. Okay then.
갑니다.
Come on. Go.
합격장.
Go. Go quickly. For I want to see what awaits me on the next node. I can't think of anything that rhymes. I do not rhyme. Okay. Otis, you are a disgrace. Alright, let's go. Alright. Look.
40. 먹지. 아류탄초 병을
Come on.
내 피분수.
Okay. Alright. Okay, everything's fine. Let's go. Continue. I think I'd actually switch Foss though, because I know Foss will not be able to clash.
실밥이 터졌나?
Okay.
완성되었나?
40.
Come on. Get through this. Because I don't know what to commentate during these sections. At least I can rate dialogue on the outside, on the story sections, but this one I cannot rate anything. So come on. Alright.
오늘도 정말 멋진 활약이었어. 내일도 꼭 불러주기야.
Okay, now I'm sure kiddos are most excited for this part of the attraction. Welcome to the today I'm this area's fixer attraction. When the bad blood fiends appear, use those toy clubs and we handed out earlier by the entrance to knock them all down. Adults can play too. Now beat that stress out of your system. No, we don't need the blood fiends pretending like those fake toy clubs hurt. Not anymore. Only the real blood fiends remain here now. Okay. Come on.
걸작을 자아냈나?
Alright.
마에스트로님,
What's next?
어떤 평가를
Wherein is learned
충분히
the
가지고
unexpected
있고요.
truths regarding blood fiends. Let's swap this. We don't have the Euro DV, which we need. No. Seriously? Oh, there we go. Yeah, we got a Euro DV here. Alright. Okay. Battle. I also need to check how much I can redeem later for the whatchamacallit again? The currency. Now, the bad blood means who want to hurt humans have all been driven underground. Only the kind-hearted, righteous blood fiends remain on the surface. They made a pinky promise with humans that they won't covet the human blood anymore, that they live peacefully, happily ever after together. Because what's better than peace, right? Oh, but look! Oh, look! The bad, no-good blood fiends are calling back up to the surface again. Sneaking, slithering up to drink human blood. Okay. Freaking like blood fiend lore. Lots of blood fiend lore. Okay. Blood fiend lore and Otis struggling to clash. Damn. Maybe I should get Otis to up type 4. Okay. Or not, or maybe like get the better clashes up first, like Gregor. Okay. Oh my god, hopeless? Seriously? Seriously, Otis? Okay. Oh my god. What the fun is that? Something. Oh, it's because of it's like, hold on, wait. Is it inflicting on himself? Whatever. I'll just not think too much about it. Okay. Alright. We'll continue this. We got 2 struggling. So the struggling ones, hold on. That's not as good. Over here, I'll probably just like spend this here. It's only like, it will get us to negative, but actually nah. I'll just do that then. Alright. Come on. Okay. See, everyone's fine. Okay, everything here clashes fine. Let's just start this. Okay. Come on. Get it done. Since they don't really do much anyways, except for Otis. They do a lot of the Otis specifically. Because they hate Otis. They hate the autism. Come on.
완성되었나? 또 하나 용서할 테니.
I guess it's not that nice they can heal themselves, even though it's not a lot. Definitely will need a lot of more of those self-heals with Otis. Okay.
오늘도 정말
Even
멋진
with the
활약이었어.
Odyssey has a purpose, yeah.
꼭 골라주기야.
The Odyssey does not have a purpose, damn.
평화로워지는 건 기쁜 거야. 근데
오랜 목마름과
Okay.
어버이를 향한 죄책감도 피를 마시는 순간에는
Wherein the
생각날
sinners each share their impressions of La Mancha Land.
다를 것 없이 마음껏 마셔.
Okay, support. Get the Euro DV. There you go. Okay. Enter.
자네라면 따르겠습니다.
인간 친구들은
Our human's friend grew scared that the big bad scary blood fiends might come back to hurt them again.
밤마다
Spending every hour of the night trembling in fear of no good blood fiends. Not getting even a wink of rest.
걱정에 잠을 못 잠을 잘
And you know how important sleep is to skin maintenance? A bad sleep cycle is a leading cause of hair loss and various nasty skin conditions.
맞는 말이긴 해.
Hey, she's got a point. That is when a fixer, righteous and just, comes up with an idea most ingenious.
만약에
What if,
정말
and I mean really, what if,
인간과 혈
we could create a place in which humans and blood fiends may coexist in happy harmony?
그곳에 착한 혈기들은
There, the kindly blood fiends will protect humans from evil blood fiends, while humans will voluntarily share their blood with the kindly blood fiends.
어때요?
How's that? Now isn't that really an idea most ingenious? ...
사람들의
Yet, this is an impossible task. How can humans coexist with blood fiends?
된다는 말인가?
Those villains who have not but the base craving for human blood in their craven hearts.
모든 원대하고
Well, it's only natural that such grand impressive ideals will be met with some resistance.
그러나 훌륭한
But the great leader is often flanked by capable vassals who help them realize their ambitions, and soon
행복한 미소가 꼭
La Mancha Land was born. La Mancha Land, where real smells of joy bloom. La Mancha Land, where everyone can dream free.
주위를 둘러보세요.
Look around.
여러분들을 향해
Look at all the smiling blood fiends giving you a toothy grin. More fights. I love how every time I love how now the background also changed
생각지 못한 상황일 거야. 기회는 지금.
and the music. Holy shit! God damn! God damn! Okay.
운명의 기운이 공명하는 것 같아.
Very fun canto music. Holy shit!
선택한 건 좋았던 것 같네.
합격자.
Okay.
실밥이 터졌나?
역시
Alright.
이것쯤이야. 이런 악당들은 쉽게
Let's
물리칠 수
continue.
있다고.
갑니다. 40. 먹지. 기도.
I need to look this up. This is going to my playlist. Holy shit!
방금 멋졌어. 너의 사랑이 줘. 선생님이 어둡고 악한 아르카나를 흔들었어. 이대로면 승리도 시간 문제겠지?
Moses. Welcome back, Ablaze.
있잖아.
I think you might be very late,
항상
cause Moses was like far back there, right? Hold on, I think you're like, whatchamacallit again, watching a very far back part of the stream. Yeah, I just realized that. Yeah. You were like 15 light years too late. Holy shit, Moses. That was like, oh my god, how long ago was that? Yeah, we're here now. Man traveled back in time. Yeah. Man won out the clock. Yeah, what the fuck is that even called again? I forgot. That funny clock in LobCorp that resets the day. Alright, come on, come on. Just do it. Just finish this. Yeah. Memory repository? No, it's like the clock abnormality. I forgot the name. Is it the backwards clock or like yesterday's clock? I think it was backwards clock. The app no, the tool app no. Yeah. Please change my sitting position. Backwards clock, yeah. Yeah, I miss backwards clock. I miss Lobcorp in general. I hope one day like there's a game similar to that, or Lobcorp gets a remake. If not, maybe I'll do it myself, but I doubt I'll be able to do that, something like that. Lobcorp is just such a good game. You're going to lose it. Oh god, another 10k loss, damn. To be fair, it is a super gamble. It's a 10% chance of winning. Alright. Okay. Come on. Pollen. Oh no. Rip. Okay. Come on. Finally, you want something. Making your money back slowly, very slowly. Pursuing the stream. If only you super gambled that. Okay. But oh my. Do you see that one thing that's missing from the perfect La Mancha land? ... Blimey, how long is she going to yammer on for? How unpleasant. It's like she's underestimating us. Talking our ears off with some nonsense drivel before sending in her minions. Oi, you listening in ya? Don't think I forgot you replying to us earlier. Oh really? You really not see what's missing? Once you're in La Mancha land, show one rightly, wear something that befits the occasion. And how could I forget those elegant yet tastefully flamboyant masks? Just like this. This feels much more like a festival now, doesn't it? Shall we all do even more? Wolf. Oh dear. Ask you me. Now, we know who really did those pretty makeovers for our bloodbag friends who escaped La Mancha land. With the luridly repugnant habit she has. Hackneyed and boring sense of beauty. Hardly worth my time. And thanks to all of you, La Mancha land found perfection. With this quarrel quelled, dolphins and humans can now live together in harmony, living in everlasting festivities. The final tally of the bad, evil bloodfiends or kindly adventurer has slain is... forget the count somewhere in the middle. Anyways, Shiro killed a lot of those big bad bloodfiends. Okay. Alright. In which are discussed the deeds of the fixer whom Don Quixote had believed to be a friend. Okay, and we don't have enough energy for that, so I will have enough energy soon. So I'm gonna quickly check this. I wanna check the reward exchange. Yeah. Can we exchange the tickets? I want the tickets. I'm gonna empty the tickets first, then I'll get the shards, and then I'll get whatever everything else is. Yeah. Come on, give me. How many tickets can we get? 20. Okay, we can empty the stock. Hell yeah. All right. And then probably the short boxes. That's what I'm gonna get next. Bloop. It's only 7. Ah, that's fine. I'll just get that. Alright. And how long is our next thingy? 17 seconds. Alright, we can wait for that. Yeah. Come on. Let's just do this first. Oh, I can't. Hold on. Cancel. We can't really enter it. I want to like set, like, you know, get the support first while waiting. I guess not then. Yeah, it's fine. There we go. It's done. Alright. Support. And then Honglu. Euro DV. Alright. And let's go. Enter.
이게 옳은 선택일까?
Come on.
용감한 모험가님의 이름을 알려주세요.
Tell us your name, O brief adventurer.
그것이
That is the condition of your adventure.
이를 받아들일 마음.
If you are willing to accept these terms, then speak your name to me. ...
이 몸의 이름은
Thou shalt know that my name is Don Quixote.
그 이름을 쓰던
To use that name, you've gone just as insane as the rest of us. The voice from the announcement system briefly fell hesitant, and an extended silence followed.
모험가 돈
My streamer can't wait 17 seconds for some hate, yeah. I'm too lazy, okay? I can't wait that long.
갑니다.
Brave Don Quixote the adventurer and her friends placed first in the fantasy blood shooting range competition. Salutations and congratulations.
보상.
What shall be your reward? Drum roll, please, everyone.
누르기만 하면
Ta-da!
데서 제일
Here's a button that opens the path to the finest attraction of all time in La Mancha Land.
용감한 모험가들
The haunted Bloody Mary, the highlight of La Mancha Land. The frightening challenge that only the bravest of adventurers dare face. So this is the device that leads us to our next destination, huh?
그런데 이런 걸
It seems a tad too easy, don't it? Just like that? And they even bring the button to you?
직접
According to the info I bought, though, there's only 25% chance of surviving through the first area. The odds aren't great, but they're not terrible either. How did you survive? You didn't even fight. Why did you survive? What really matters though is that we made it through. The button's right here. You bought the info?
그게 무슨 말이야?
What's that supposed to mean?
브리핑에서 나온
Are you saying that there were more testimonies from survivors
건가요?
than what we heard earlier at the briefing? Wow. You guys really are new to this business, huh? Do you really think that the fixers who managed to survive La Mancha Land will just fork over their precious intel to the Hana Association? No, of course not. They sell important intel like that to just a few people who's got the cash and the interest. They also told me that to activate the device in Area 1, we have to kill all the blood fiends in that attraction and place first in the leaderboard. And you neglected to tell us this why. Well, I just thought we needed some time to build the trust between us before I start sharing things.
뭐
I get it. I bet that intel wasn't cheap to come by.
있을 테니.
Yeah, totally. Whew. Has our mission ever gone this smoothly before? So we press this button and our job's done here? It's definitely suspicious how easy this was, but what can we do? Not press it? If we're being optimistic, at least we should be able to get out of Area 1 now and join the others. Consider that information regarding blood fiends and blood bags is rare to come by for the public. Had someone unfamiliar with the particles of battling blood bags participated in this competition, it may have been difficult to place first in the leaderboard. That's also true, I suppose. Hey, what information are you withholding from us? Spit it out. What more trust do you need? Otis shoved Hugo, practically threatening him with her odd emphasis on the word trust. That's, They say that there are 3 blood fiends here that we gotta avoid at all costs. Faces call them the overseer of blood fiends. If you want a better chance of survival, avoid them. Or so they say. There's one in each area, but hey, at least didn't say anywhere in the terms of conditions of the contract that we had to kill them, too. They don't have anything to do with eradicating La Mancha land, after all. Probably. The point is, we should try to steer clear from those monsters. Let's just hit that button and book it. I cannot well bring myself to do such a thing, oh fixer. You can? The innocent visitors to this terrible place suffer still, do they not? Thus, the only path of righteousness that remains before us is to defeat all 3 blood fiends, those beasts who watch over this slaughterhouse, and have them pay for their crimes. Holy smokes, are you guys going to try to talk her out of this insanity? She's your friend, isn't she? But we already would have tried if we thought there was a snowball's chance in hell of convincing her. Or, show thyself, thou wicked blood fiend. I, Don Quixote, shall vanquish thee. So is there anything else you can tell us about what these 3 blood fiends look like? That intel cost me 2 mil. They wear the gaudiest masks. How fun, how fun. This is the most fun I've had all week. Apparently their masks stand out for being extremely gaudy. They must have a pretty gaudy smell of blood as well. Which one of you is Don Quixote, friends? My eyesight ain't like it used to be. And there she is. Ask which one of you is this Don Quixote who came first place in this attraction of mine? Hello? Her mask. Just answer my question and I'll let the rest of you press the button and head over to the next area. As long as you tell me which one of you is Don Quixote. This! She's right here! Hugo shouted from the top of his lungs just as Don Quixote began to speak. The speed of which he called out her name was in striking contrast with his previous slow, reluctant attitude. Well, can I press the button now? Faces who activate the device gets 1.5 times the rate when calculating the eradication reward. Try pressing the button now. Ryushi swung her absurdly sharp scabbard, chopping off his wrist with blinding speed. Young Ryushu, whatever hast thou done? You put thy steel against the flesh of a compatriot. Never accepted that idiot as my compatriot. Don Quixote, he was trying to sell you out. Verily. Yet, I smelled treachery the moment I saw him. I waited, curious if he would demonstrate even an ounce of creativity when pulling off that act. But this is a tired, meek, and cliché. Can't stand the lack of originality. So you would have just let him do his thing if it was interesting? Laugh at him, not in the voice. Oh, how did you know? I was going to kill him myself. I mean, how could I let someone so scruffy and slovenly press the button in our area of all places? So, you're that Don Quixote. Don Quixote who won my game. Indeed, this I. Well then, how did you win? I have rescued numerous innocents and ruined my path through scores of villains to vanquish a cur such as thee. Wherefore art thou so giddy? Oh, I'm just so happy, you know? So, how did you like my game? Mine's your favorite, isn't it? I was going to add a few more decorations here and there, maybe some free lace, but I ran out of time. You see, since bloodbags can't change themselves, I have to dress each and every one of them myself. Anything too complicated just isn't sturdy enough to stay on. What horrible crime, thou confess. I am not here to play thy games. I've arrived here to eradicate this terrible place that had taken place. La Mancha Land, to slay its village slithering within. Okay, but why aren't you wearing the outfit I made for you? How discourteous of you. If you wanted to hang out in my area, you should have made yourself a little more presentable than this. What the? Is me, or does it sound like their conversation isn't connecting at all with each other's? Yeah, she's nuts. Let's put her out of her misery. I just know that you look great in a can-can dress and boots with ribbons. Oh, I'll make you look so pretty. Okay, come on. Boss. Boss fight. Mini boss. Area boss. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, fun music. What's a question mark? What does this one do? What's that? Gain withered. Right, that's a swing target. Okay. Use the three of the Sapi on ugly thing skill. Okay. Let's see. Oh, that's a lot. And drop the 1 at 10 plus, convert them to Bludgeoning Blades 2. Okay, so it's gonna start upgrading themselves. How does that upgrade? Like, does it like use? Hold on, let me see. Gain 2 blood, 2 blood. How do I? Can I reduce the blood in Scissor Blades? I wonder. Let's see. Okay. Reduce coin. That this -1, 2 times. Gain blade. All right. Oopsies. But pinch Scissor Blades. All right. Okay. Let's see. 15, 14. I'll let this happen. This clash. Or no, actually, I'm gonna offset this instead, and then you clash. Oh, you can't even clash there. This goes into like you originally. Okay, let me see. So if I move this over, oh, that moves to Gregor. So yeah, I can't really move that. And okay, I'll just do an oppose here then, and I guess Gregor can tank that. All right, let's go. Start. Go. Why does it sound like there's a Discord notification in Otis' skill, in Barbara Otis' skill? I don't like that. There's like a Discord ping in it. I noticed it a few times, and I'm like, yeah, that's definitely coming from Otis. Ooh, you get voice acting. Okay. Let's see. Okay, that's a bit better. Alright. Come on. Get this done with. There goes Gregor. That's fine. Gregor can heal himself. Okay. Now it's just a lot of that. Oh, swing target. Alright. Okay. I'll just like redirect as much as possible then. Okay, everything is favored. Good. Okay. Consume up to 20 that and heal SP. Alright, yeah, I'll just do this and see how it goes. Come on. Okay, stagger. Let's hope I can stagger before this guy hits Gregor. Use the counter on ready when she's skill 1. Alright. Right. I'll keep that in mind. It doesn't do that much damage. Alright, let's do that. And yeah, there we go. Now everything hits in its dominating or favored. So these things with attack which should be fine. Alright, let's go. It's kind of building up the scissors though. It's got 2 scissors now, so hopefully that will like cause any troubles later. Yeah. Using on Don. Alright. I'll keep that in mind. Oh yeah, I didn't realize it was unbreakable coin. Yeah, that's fine.
실밥이 터졌나?
합격장.
Okay.
나랑 그랬을 거야.
Come on. This is a bit more and she'll reach the next stagger threshold. If not, then we can do it next turn. This next stagger threshold. Yeah, definitely this turn with this next stagger threshold. Alright. Yeah. Alright. Let's go.
엎드리도록. 기도해라.
Okay. Right. Next one. With some neutrals. At this point, I'm actually just gonna like do this since she's pretty low, so let's just like do something here. What does this do again? I forgot what this does. Plus one for every bleed on target. The main effect for the skill does not lose bleed count this turn. Oh, okay, that will keep the bleed up. 45-19, yeah. That will do a lot then, since like this whatchamacallit again, gains power for every bleed. Alright. And you, since this neutral, I'll just like do this. And finally, Gregor, what are you clashing with? This one, alright. Okay, hopefully this will finish it off. Let's go. It's just 300 HP. I think we can do that. Also, I haven't seen this ego as well. So yeah.
아름다운 춤을 추는 건 나뿐이어야 해. 그러니 네 발목을 잘라버리면.
Neat. There you go.
악당 퇴치 성공.
Okay.
오늘도 정말 멋진 활약이었어.
Alright.
내일도 꼭 불러주기야.
Oh hey, that reminds me. How rude of me to not say hello to our visitors, right? Ugh. The mask. Exclamation mark. I have to be courteous. It's impolite to wear a mask in front of our guests. Exclamation mark. The face behind the mask was bloody and mangled to the point where it felt wrong to look at her in that state. What? No, don't look at me like that. If you're going to kill me, at least kill me with my mask on, please. I know you will. There's a little favor between you and me. The Bloodfiend's unmasked eyes glowered. That's I've never heard of the word. Intensely at Don Quixote as she pleaded. As Don Quixote stood there, stunned by the sheer intensity of the screeching Bloodfiend, a slow voice began to echo from the void.
원래 이발사는 더 예쁘고 화려한 가면을 좋아했었습니다.
The barber used to enjoy wearing cuter, prettier masks, something with more charm, more elaborate design.
이런 투박하고 무서운 가면은
She thought these terrifying, rough masks only served to scare people.
얼굴을 가린 만큼 더 예쁘고
Perhaps she believed that it was only fair that she wore a prettier mask, now that her face was shrouded. Exclamation mark?
저자도 가면을 쓰고 있습니다.
The individual is wearing a mask as well, executive manager. We must stay alert.
관리자 혈기는
But isn't there just one overseer of Bloodfiend for every area?
다른 구역을
That's the real overseer. Maybe he's from a different area. But why would he? We should have gotten more intel out of the traitor before he betrayed us. Shite. A little much in it.
여기서부터 대장
Two
같은
big with
걸
blood fiends right
말이랑
by the
싸우는
entrance. Seriously?
좀 너무한 거 아니냐?
확실히 그렇군요.
Certainly. It appears to me that you are all rather spent from the struggle against the barber here.
그럼
Then allow me to make a proposition.
당신은 수많은 모험을 하고
You have gone there and back again on all kinds of adventures, yet I am but a mere guide and a greeter here at La Mancha Land, a place of blossoming smiles and dreams.
당신의 멋진
So I will gladly open the path for you.
순순히
Should you promise to tell me all about your wonderful adventures, so that you may find the prize you seek,
이번엔
so that you may not lose your way this time. What?
그게 아니라면
However,
당신이
if that is not what you seek, well, why else would you be slaughtering scores of blood fiends here now?
하진 않을 테니까.
The masked blood fiend in blue, who suddenly appeared here, was clearly speaking to Don Quixote, and only Don Quixote.
본인이 다 말하기에는
Pursuit. Many a great adventure have I undertaken, so many that to recount them all will parch my throat before the tale's end.
겉은 수작 부리지 말게.
Yet, tight trickery shan't fool me. While the treasure is of great worth, my true purpose here is to vanquish wicked blood fiends such as thee. I, Don Quixote, shan't compromise with villains.
그럴 줄 알았어.
I had a feeling you would say that, but that won't do.
당신은 모두에게
You have to share it with everyone. The most wondrous adventures of yours.
당신만의 모험담을.
What? The masked blood fiend raises his staff, and Don Quixote's mouth shuts, as though a supernatural power was forcing its will on her movements. In that bizarre silence, her eyes shimmer quietly. Alright.
걸작을 자아낸
Alright. Neat.
마에스트로
Okay.
어떤
Alright,
평가를
and then I guess like
내려줄지
we go to a different area after this.
가시 않는
Okay. Alright. I'm actually gonna wrap up the stream here because it's almost been like 4 hours. So yeah, we'll continue this. I'm also out of energy as well, so that's fine. And I'm kinda hungry. I wanna eat something. So yeah, I'm gonna go now. So thanks for coming, everyone. I'll be back on Sunday with Saturday. I'll be back on Saturday with D&D. Hopefully you'll enjoy that. And I guess sorry in advance if I don't respond quickly on D&D. But yeah. Until then, have a nice day. And also, hey, past 300, hell yeah. But yeah, gonna go now. Have a nice day, everyone. Remember to actually take care of your body, because a lot of people don't. I know I don't. But yeah, bye bye everyone. Have a nice day. I'm out. Bloop.